It's Sword and Friends. We're going to have a guest co-host, Slade Braddock and Sim, Simtex UK. Man, I'm telling you guys, it's No Man's Sky's been heating up. We've been having a lot of new streamers coming on the channels or coming on to YouTube. I'm so looking forward to next, man. You know, if we're getting wound up this tight right now, I'm looking forward to it when this next drops, man. All these Xbox players are gonna be streaming this stuff. All these Wii game players are gonna be streaming this stuff. Man, goodness, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be No Man's Sky 24/7.
The community's going to grow, man. The community's going to grow. And it's going to happen. It's inevitable. I think this next is really going to... it's going to be exciting times. It's going to be really exciting times.
Which I'm fixing to
it's
start
a good
up.
time to be a No Man's Sky fan.
Going to start up
100%.
stream number 12, or episode number 12. It's a continuation of today's stream. And we are at 41 hours and 13 minutes in this save. So, kick back and relax.
Just kicked over 70.
Oh,
just kicked over 70.
Dude,
now, so
I'm telling you, Simtex is a freaking beast, guys. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, anybody that's watching this video, Simtex UK, check him out, look him up, subscribe. Dude, this guy is like marathon, man. I started like a week ago, or a week before him on my stream, had like maybe 4 3-hour episodes before he started up this new save, and dude's already got 30 hours more than I do in this save. It is amazing. Poor fella. I talked to him last night when it was ending the stream, and he could barely hold his eyes open. He was trying to count. He was trying to count out some fungal mold, man. Oh, dude, I felt so bad for him. He'd get to like 40 or 50, and like, shit.
It was not fun times. That was not fun times. But that base had to be done, man. You can't leave those bases.
No.
You can't leave them half done. You got to crack on and get it done.
Now your system name loaded for me on the last stream. When I came out of the system, it was loaded on my galactic map. I am quite curious to swing back. Actually, I'm at a trade station right now. I'm getting ready to ditch out of here and go find another Gex system trade station. Get my nanites back up because I went kind of tech happy at the last system. Let's see, I'm at. Well, I still got 1,200 tech. Shoot, and I do need to go buy a sim system anyway, so we'll go out there.
And funnily enough, I'm actually in Sword System right now.
Nice.
It's Circuit City Farm. So I'm just about to do a harvesting run through the farm here, guys. So I'll be able to report back to let you know exactly how much I run through with just the one run round.
Quick question, Sim. By any chance, did you put a beacon up at your base yet?
You
forgot about me.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all
sorry,
right.
buddy. I'll tell you what, as soon as I've done, I've got to wait 10 minutes for these cactus to refresh, but as soon as that's done, I will hop straight back through and set that up.
Okay.
Because then that's it anyway. That's all I need to do so that I can upload it then.
No worries, no worries. I tell you what, I'm
tempted
out of
to,
jump range in the system I'm in, so I am going to call in my freighter.
I'm tempted to start harvesting your farms to create a seed.
I'm going to tell you, dude,
as well,
until we make sure your base uploads, like we get like confirmation your base is uploaded to the server, I wouldn't be planning no new bases. You'll end up like me and have a ghost town base with no plants in it.
Yeah, that's why it's a good time for me right now to kind of learn how to do the whole streaming process and kind of do some of the other things, because you don't dare, like, I can't like I'm like I told you, I'm doing a wiki, Gamepedia wiki entries all the time. Well, all that's going to have to either be redone or copy and pasted onto the new, template, because I have to, a lot of it's going to be rendered null and void. Everything that I've documented, a lot of what we've documented is going to have to be redone.
Oh, I know.
There's no point in documenting any more ships or any systems on the wiki for now because it could be wasted effort.
Yeah. Because see, that's what happened to
it frees up a lot of space, a lot of free time that I was, putting toward the wiki entry and data entry and stuff like that. So I guess it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It comes just.
That's actually that's what happened to the Galactic Hub, the original Galactic Hub. They got so their naming procedures on systems was so in depth that when we had the 1.3 update in the Galactic Reset, a lot of the systems didn't have the same assets that it was named for, and that's why they moved to a new region in the Galactic Hub.
I just can't even imagine putting all that kind of legwork, because I know what the work that I've done, and it's only just been since March to the wiki entry. And and it's only just been for a few months, but I've got countless hours in there, and those guys have been doing it for for better part of a year,
Yeah.
Concerted efforts and just doing so much work, and it's really disheartening to see it, maybe come to nothing. We don't really know yet to the extent, but it's going to be significant.
Possibly not, though.
Possibly not. I hope you're right.
Yeah, there's a chance that I think when it comes to things like buildings, base buildings, those sorts of things, there's a good likelihood that that's going to change. But I'm not sure so much about. I think we're going to see a difference in the assets, kind of like the textures, all of that kind of thing. But I don't think they'll necessarily change completely like they did perhaps in the last update with the reset.
No?
Yeah, it's possible because, they put the foundation in. They said that that's what they're building from, if you know what I mean. So
yeah.
There is a possibility that could be like a stable base that they're able to just add those on top of, and it doesn't change what assets are used for the planets or kind of what resources are there. Maybe the actual textures of them may change, but maybe not the kind of them being there. You know what I mean? They might just look prettier. I know it probably sounds stupid.
No, I'm hoping you're right, because that was kind of my view of it too. That hopefully they've done the foundational work, and now it's just going to be patchwork, updates from that point on. But every time I've sort of put that out there, like on Reddit or some of the other media channels that
someone else is here.
That I follow.
Hello. Hello, mate.
Hello. I just saw a ball go shooting past me. It's like, oh my god, someone else is coming in farming. Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Steve, bro.
Oh, that's all right. That's
funny. Man.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying now.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, yeah. It's me. No, I was just saying that what the hell was I saying now? I had it and then I lost it and then I lost it again.
That you put it out there on Reddit about.
Oh yeah. We're just discussing that whole dynamic, and everyone's like, nope, it's going to be a full reset, and everybody seemed just so set on that. And I'm like, well, maybe you know more than I do, Maybe that's exactly what's going to happen.
They haven't said that there's been no kind of. I mean, was there before? Was there any communication before that there was going to be a reset of the things? Did they make that public that there was going to, it was going to be that sort of change? Because I don't remember.
They didn't say it was going to happen, but Ennis, when he went to the GCC convention, they were talking a lot about when you make minor changes, and I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'm not going to get into one of them and say, he confirmed it, but he kind of confirmed, saying, when he said, when you make any kind of changes to a procedurally generated universe, that it just has a butterfly effect across the the whole universe.
Yeah, because even the tiniest little thing does make kind of a drastic change. It's like the butterfly effect, isn't it? A flap of a butterfly here causes a tsunami somewhere else, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. It would be a shame though, wouldn't it? Because a lot of people have put work into like loads of stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, lots and lots of work, and like I said, just the amount of work that the little bit of work that I've put into it. Well, me and Into the Door, he's another wiki machine. The guy is just always doing work, all the time, and he's really helped me out with my stuff. Kind of showed me the ropes, and I just picked up the ball and ran with it. And like I said, that's only been for like the last 6 weeks or so. But I've got like 30 systems fully entered and all these ships logged in and like all this stuff, and then and that's a lot of work for me, and I just go, that pales in comparison to the stuff they've done, in the Amino Hub and on the Amino apps and all the stuff that they've done.
Let me ask you this, Slade. Do you like the format of the Amino?
I love it. I absolutely. Okay.
If something happens to your assets in the Epic, would you instead of redoing the entire Reddit or the wiki, would you consider going to the Amino? As far as like your data storage and stuff.
Honestly, I would have already done it if it wasn't for my partner.
Oh, really?
In Epic.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have already done it by now. If I will say this even further, if I didn't have the ability to create my own civilization, I would have definitely joined the Amino.
No. I mean create an epic hub, Amino.
Amino?
Yeah, it's where you keep your. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have an Amino. Yeah, it's called Pirates of the Delta.
Dude, post a link in my. PM me a link to that, dude. I'll join.
Okay. All right.
Heck yeah, dude.
I try to be real careful with that because I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and the Amino Hub has been really good to me, putting up with me. Like, I think half the people in the Amino Hub thought that I was at the Amino Hub because I was, like, lurking there all the time. And yeah, well, no, I was not recruiting.
Well, no, I'm saying that's what you probably.
I was there. I was hanging out. Yeah. I was hanging out, and I was trying to be real careful not to recruit.
Yeah.
To do anything like that, because I want to respect their community.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when I first found out that Panda and Tempest was going to actually make a civilized space with the consortium hub. I approached Boyd about it in a personal message. I just messaged him and said, "Hey, do you mind if I go over there and help them guys out for a while?" Because it was just a handful of guys, and even now it's not a whole bunch of members over there, but it was just a handful of guys that were going to come and actually start the civilized space area. And dude, I mean, he it more or less what he way he put it to me is, we always in the Amino Hub try to help out newer civilizations. So he was completely fine with me jumping over, and I haven't, and I've been over here with both accounts, and actually have been moved up, a little bit more into a leadership role into the consortium, and nothing's been said to me, not one thing, as far as like, kind of like, like it was dividing my time or anything, but honestly, dude, the Amino Hub is a very well discovered region of space, and the way I felt when I come over to the consortium is, most of the players there were established, and there were so many player bases already set up with resources to help beginner players or newer members that I would be a lot more useful helping out Panda and these guys. And like I said, he was completely cool with us. I do not. I wouldn't see anything, kicking up your own Amino, inviting people, even if it's not just to join the actual civilized hub, just to have, be members in the Amino itself. You see what I'm saying? Because you get like resources from people like players like me that can help you out with questions, and things that might be able to help benefit some of the newer players and draw some attention. I mean,
sure, that's what I'm that's what I'm all about.
Yeah,
even with my civilization, is to get newer players involved. There's still so much. It's funny how isolated I started to touch on this earlier. It's funny how isolated members of one social media group are from others. And they really like the Reddit group. I mean, there's some crossover players that have a presence in both. So like I have presence on Reddit, Twitch, YouTube. The only thing I don't really do is Twitter, but Facebook and Amino. So I know people in each community. And I talk to one person and I say, so so and so? No, I don't know him. Like, well, he's like the big leader from this other group, and it's funny because it's just so isolated from Reddit, from Amino to Facebook.
I think it's like a tribal thing though, and people have a natural.
It really is.
You get together with people, and it's quite a natural thing for you to tend to try and keep everything within that group because it's a more bonding kind of thing, I think.
And much easier to keep track of.
But
because Amino has their own systematizing with their own wiki. Reddit uses Gamepedia wiki. PlayStation uses whatever they use. I think they use a number of different things. I'm not really sure what the AGT does. But what I've done is with my my trade, my business. I'm trying to build relationships within the Federation and also within Amino, because I know there's not a lot of love lost between those two groups. between the Fed and certain of the Amino fold. Not everybody, but I'm friends with everyone. Like so, I've actually gifted a dozen T-shirts to the AGT, a dozen T-shirts to the Galactic Hub. I made an actually deal with Void to do the T-shirts for the Amino Hub, but I want to do some more shirts for you guys here pretty soon. And you ordered the caps, so the Amino is the one that really hasn't gotten anything for free. But I'm also going to do, and I already mentioned I was going to do some T-shirts for the consortium. At the same time, I'm doing them because I haven't even finished the logo for my Civ yet. I built my Civ and I don't even have a damn logo for it.
Oh my God.
I got a patchwork. I think it's a clip art patchwork thing that we put together just to have as a placeholder. But I haven't done the T-shirts or any artwork for it. Like I put my own Civ last, because I know it makes me. I'm not trying to sound like I'm some sort of magnanimous big guy, but really I want to see the communities stay bonded and stay together and not fracture to keep this game strong. But I'm thinking it doesn't need my help anymore, because with this new launch and the Xbox launching and the update for us guys, I'm thinking maybe No Man's Sky doesn't need my help.
I'm telling you, man, we had the best community in all of gaming.
Yeah, it would definitely be nice to see sort of a unification between a lot of the people that already seem to be working together anyway.
Yeah.
From someone who's only just kind of got involved with the communities, like the No Man's Sky Cafe, the Galactic Convergence, you've got so many different people that all seem to be like that know each other, that are all pals. You've got like the Geknip gang. You've got so many different Cobra's TCC, a group of people. And really, when you look at it, all of those people are all in each other's pockets anyway. They're the people that are watching each other's shows on YouTube and all of that kind of thing. It would be cool for there to be like some kind of unification to turn that all into one big group where everyone benefits from everyone else's knowledge and work.
Pardon me. No, I agree, and I'm just wondering how much of that, and this is why I've kind of backed off and wanted to just kind of check it out and see how No Man's Sky, the game itself, is going to do that. Are they going to create lobbies? Are they going to create say rooms, or for lack of a better term, guild halls for their players, like some games do? that we
like sort of Destiny, the platforms on Destiny before you went into games, those kind of social spaces, do you mean?
Yeah, would it start, would they put their own system together where we would start abandoning the aminos and the Gamepedias and all these other different systems in favor of the in-game version of that? But I'm not sure Hello Games wants to even mess with that.
Funny Imps just joined the YouTube stream chat, boot. Dude, we got the party chat up, man. Jump in.
I'm trying to figure out why my stream ended.
Do what?
But I'm trying to figure out why my stream ended.
Oh no, you dropped the stream?
I guess I may have.
Yeah, because I jumped over to mine and ain't been watching.
Oh, mine, I got a black screen. I don't know what the heck happened.
Oh no.
It's not doing anything anyway. I'm getting ready to jump on yours just to see what's going on, but yeah, I must have stopped streaming at some point. Well, no, it's still saying I'm on the air, but I got nothing on YouTube.
What am I doing? I flew here. I'm going all the way back to the portal. I just got all the way to the portal and it was off. I was like, wow, idiot.
Oh my god, I got glitched on his. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I trapped Starkwolf there for like 3 days. So.
Yeah, I saw that Amino. I kept reading his update. I finally got freeze.
Oh heck yeah. You gotta watch out for that Circuit City, baby. We'll get you trapped in there sometimes. That's we all make them mistakes or them moves. Trust me.
I gotta step away from it.
It's telling me that your portal is the final portal on my story quest as well, which is a bit mad.
Cool.
But I don't want to charge it because you've charged it. It's your portal, and I don't want to cause any problem there. You know?
No, you can charge it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Yeah, man, it ain't gonna affect it. 'Cause I do it with my accounts. Like if I go to that system, and
I might as well just get this quest out of the way in that case.
Heck yeah, man. Knock it out. I'm actually over in your system now. I come by and grab that. I seen that theta that you had in the what am I saying?
Oh, the calling theta.
Yeah, I seen that theta that you had in the tech. So yeah, I went on over and snatched that booger up now. I actually got it installed now. So
it does make a difference. It definitely does.
Funny Imp says can't now, at least for a while. I'll try a little later. Just wanted to chime in for a bit. Sweet dude, yeah man, anytime you see us, anytime you see that party chat up or me in the party chat, dude, jump on in, dude. We're glad to have you. But yeah, I understand.
That's the point actually. I should fly a message to Titan and see if we can invite him over.
Heck yeah.
I did say that I would. Yeah, cool. I'll do that now actually. I'll just jump in the ship.
Alright.
Sorry guys, I'm going to blue screen just for a moment. I'm going to just invite a guest into the stream a minute.
And I'll try not to get him struck while he's off air. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Shoot, yeah, man. We're gonna go check some tech, man. I got 900 nanite clusters to blow, which ain't gonna get me much tech, but I might get lucky and see a bad holler fly in.
You might be alright, you never know.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man, the hollers have dried up. I ain't seen nothing decent in a while. Cool, beam impact.
It might just be the area we're in, though, I'm thinking. Maybe because we haven't been out and around for a little bit. Maybe we're just seeing similar stuff. We should push out a little bit further around us, I think, maybe, and have a look.
Yeah, because that's, if you ever seen my main save, the galactic map on my main save, I tried not to get too in-depth into that area as far as discoveries on that account. So what I've done is, if I go tech hunting or somewhere where I'm going to jump a bunch of systems, just to keep them from showing, it being systems that I visited right in that cluster, I'll, warp, 800 or 900 light years away, and dude, man, I got, it's funny as can be. So if you pull up my galactic map on my main, it's you got that cluster where all my farms is at, and then you'll see little patches of 7-10 system patches of discovered systems, all around the border, outside the edges of the regions and stuff. Because what I've done is I warp as far as I can warp on the first jump, and then like hit like 7 or 8 planets, and come back in a you know, hit like 7 or 8 Gex systems from looking for ship tech or something like that. Oh, dude, I just found a freaking lush planet as the first system. Heck yes, yeah, this might be a nice little circuit board farm. I mean, it's a little hot. It's a little hot from well, not bad. Like 1 warp from you. I mean, you can get there in 1. Because, like I said, I don't have the Theta warp, so I know once you get your ship upgraded, you'll be good. Oh man, it is. Oh, dude, let's check this out. See what it looks like when the grass renders in, because it may have. Shit, yeah, man, it's orange. I thought it looked like kind of deserty.
You found the E3 planet?
No, it ain't got like lush grass. It's got like the like fresh mown grass.
Oh, fresh mown, yeah. I like the ones that looks like it's like little bubbles on the end. You know, like little fronds almost.
Yeah, kind of like wheat.
Really thick. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at this ugly son of a gun. Holy cow, dude!
I'm on a glass planet.
Living glass?
No, an actual glass planet through the portal where I think it's the end of the story mission for the Artemis quest line maps.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't spend much on these. I had a brief look at one once for a second. This is crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, them's some weird planets. All right, cool. I just jumped on this planet and found some.
Oh, Titan's in. I had to add you on my other account so I can play with my cousin. Oh, okay, Titan, no problem at all, man. Take your time. Oh, it's counting down. Oh, I'm spectating the last 16 minutes. Okay.
Cool. Let's find a trade station and see what kind of goodies they have for me over there. Let's see. Yep, we're going to go up and hop over.
Chat with the Atlas.
Shoot, yeah, man, it's like it's not too bad. It's not a ocean planet, so.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be pretty nice for seeding a base.
I can't wait until we can actually do that together.
Me too, dude.
You know what I mean? Like when we can we can go and find a planet, and like you can go and get the thallium, I can go and get the carbon, and like you know what I mean, and we can like come back and actually do that together.
Heck yeah, like co-op storages and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, imagine how fast we could throw a base up. Like me and you working together.
I don't know, dude. You skunked me pretty good on that build last night, and you was half asleep. I'd hate to see what would happen if you had some Red Bull in you or something.
I'm just saying, like, it would be awesome, because if we could get, like, a string of farms up over, like,
dude,
people could come and they could, like, literally just run through all the bases all in one row, and they could come out the other end a billionaire. We could call it the Billionaire's Run or something, you know what I mean? It would be...
I'm hoping that's what...
systems in a row, like...
Yeah, man, I'm hoping that was what he meant by colonies is, like, multiple bases per planet or system.
I think
that would be freaking
awesome.
What
in my mind it seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you're really talking about actual community play.
That's what, and that's what I was saying with Cobra as well, about like bringing in the community tools, because like that's what the game needs to stand on its legs. It needs to have the ability to tell stories, for people to make stories, not just like literally sort of telling a story with the game, but for the game and for the experiences of people in a shared situation like us right now, for that to be a story and a memory we can then talk about. We could, I'll remember that time that so and so did that. You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of lacking, that, I think, and that's what it should I think that's what next is going to bring. It's like all of that kind of stuff.
We got Mike 2688 joining the party.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Oh, that's my nephew.
Yo.
Hey, Mike.
Welcome to the stream.
What's going on, buddy?
Awesome.
He's just being my support. He plays a little bit of No Man's Sky, but it hasn't really managed to capture his attention because it's so hard. You know how hard it is to get started in the game, and
it's awful, man.
And he's discovered Fortnite. And,
Fortnite. Oh no.
Yeah. So he's killing all of his friends on Fortnite right now, but he's supporting Uncle Scott and my endeavors to do this. So
Nice.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and
good effort.
He's helping me out.
I ain't gonna say Funny Imps. Hey, Funny Imps, yeah, dude. When you come back in, man, just jump right on in on the voice chat, dude. No, you got a standing invitation on my stream any day.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
mine too.
Funny Imps, guys. If I know a lot of you might not have spoken or have many interactions with him, but he is like the permadeath or survival version, actually permadeath version of me. I mean, this dude has been seeding bases in permadeath in different hubs. He seeded a bunch over in the Amino, and then come over to the consortium and seeded a couple, dude. And it was well appreciated, cause, dude, you're talking like permadeath is, oh, dude, oh my God, guys,
it's for
S-class fighter.
Ooh.
Nice.
And it looks like a max. It is a 38 slot. And 12 tech, yes, 38 and 12. Cool, I'll see you in a bit. Dude, Zane would love this one. It's got the pointy nose. It's like red and gray.
Yeah, you know that. I'd like that one. Whereabouts?
Shoot. I just grabbed a random planet. A random Gek planet. I'll tell you what, give me one. You got a pen and paper? Oh, shoot. Get back up here. Get back up here before he takes off.
Jump on his nose.
I was jumping on the ground out here to set up a signal booster to give Simtech the coordinates. And I realized.
Wait until you've bought it and everything. Crazy that.
Oh nah, dude. I ain't sure if I want to get it or not.
Oh, I'll get it. If there's a 38, if there's a maxed out S-class fighter there, I'll get it.
Heck yeah, dude. Okay,
yeah.
Are you ready?
Give me 2 secs. I'm just trying to invite Titan.
I'm talking about you. Yeah, Funny Imps just seen it too. He said, "Oh yeah, good one. Throw down a signal booster. I'll review the vid, and head over there another time." Shoot, yeah, dude.
I'm not sure
I
if
tell
that's Titan or not. I've just had someone add me up, but I'm not. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I've got it. I've got a pen.
Okay, it's OC1D. And then colon.
OC1D. Yeah.
007E. Colon.
Yeah.
OC82. What's going on,
Yep.
Fort Pubman?
Hey.
Hey, what was the last 4 I called you, Simtech?
OC82.
Okay, so you got colon and 0121. And if you'll punch that into Pilgrim Star, it'll actually give you the portal address to this. And if you'll set it as the first planet, it'll actually put you on this planet.
Okay, I can't portal there, can I? I'm gonna have to fly there because I'm not gonna be able to buy the ship if I portal there.
Dude, look at this crap. Are y'all guys that's on the stream, dude? An S-class medium hauler just landed right beside this freaking fighter. Serious as heart attack, dude. That's rare. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to do it. I'm pulling the trigger on this thing. Come on, let's call in the freighter. And then guys, I want to show you this as well. I actually have a class 38 slot fighter on the other side of the landing strip. I'm going to go ahead and trade for this thing and show you how I do my trades. Okay, so what you do is you take the ship. You're going to get a discounted rate because, oh God, that's ugly too. Oh man. Y'all seeing this crap? I actually pulled up the
I'm just listening. I'm laughing just listening to you.
Yeah, well, I pulled up the menu to get in to buy it, and I'm looking at the layout. And if I do my warp drives, which I ain't getting much out. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'll pass.
Where is it?
Yeah, because I got a certain tree that I set up my upgrades for warp drive, shields, and pulse drive. And if the slots won't lay out on these things, I'll show you on mine real quick. You see how I got when I get my theta in there and my theta and my shields. But that'll be all shields and that'll be all hyperdrives. The reason being is you'll get the max bonus if you lay it out that way. And that other one had my hyperdrive would have had to push into my pulse drive, or either that or I'd have had to do it a little differently. But maybe later on that thing might land. You'll get a different layout.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just died on my game.
What?
And
dude,
not sure how that happened.
Don't feel bad.
But I'm getting a message from Ursula K. Le Guin, instructing me on what I should do to not do that anymore.
Oh Lord! Now we have some new members in the chat. I know we got Slave Braddock's nephew, and then somebody else popped in just a minute ago. Yeah, who's this? Titans Tracks, sweet.
Titans, hello.
Oh,
how
cool.
Are you, buddy? You alright?
Sounds like OG just logged in too.
OG just popped in. Oh,
what up, OG?
Operation Game. I knew that was coming. He mentioned it earlier. I know that's coming, guys.
I literally thought about it. I said, should I pop in here and do it? I think I will.
Hello, buddy.
That's your theme song now, buddy.
Heck yeah. Okay, well I tell you what, let's give Titan Tracks the floor, man. He come by to pay us a visit in the party chat, dude. Oh man. Cool. Nice. Yeah, Titan Tracks is he actually has been setting up some music for like some of these YouTubers that are interested to be like intros to the show. He has I guess a good sampling of music to I know Simtex looked into it a little bit.
Yeah,
let us know what's
really
going
cool
on here,
stuff.
Simtex.
There's got Titan's got quite a lot of music up on. He basically produces, completely makes and produces his own music on YouTube. And he flew me a message to say that basically if I was interested.
I feel like it should have been crickets right after he said that. Because there was such a long silence.
I know. Well, see, what happens is Simtex will be doing something while I'm talking, and he thinks he's got like 10 minutes because I never shut up. And then I'll throw his butt on the spot, and he's like, oh, crap, what was I going to say?
I'm about to die in the storm.
Oh, no.
Who else is playing Fortnite? I got...
Yeah, no, you gotta put it out there for the YouTubers using their videos, and then once the people start hearing it, and then they're gonna put a shout out to you, if they're decent people, I don't want to say they always will, because we all know there's some jerks out there, but I try to do my best to give everybody credit for whatever. If somebody's has a part in it, I try to do my best to make sure I give everybody credit.
Well, and this is a pretty good community to do that too, because usually most of the people in this community, everyone I've met so far, are going to give you, at least respect, at the very least. Yeah.
It does.
Well, don't get it wrong. You know, there's enough drama here, even in the No Man's Sky community. Depending on the type and the season, we go through seasons of.
Oh my God, dude!
Oh, there's no drama here at all.
Hey, listen.
No,
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. On most days, the No Man's Sky community is the best in gaming. Everybody wants to help everybody out. We're not afraid to share ideas, share discoveries, and it's a bunch of awesome peeps. But I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Just Jared done that hashtag Say Hello movement, and that took such a negative twist so fast. Yeah, I mean, it floored me. I couldn't believe it was going down. It was like watching a dumpster fire, man.
Honestly, if I could be honest with you guys about a move, like when you do something like that,
yeah,
it takes one person to perceive what you said the wrong way, and it's just completely turned around. It's gone off the course it was supposed to be on. It's bad. I mean, it happens.
Oh, dude, I got Wolf from Life as a Game in the chat, dude.
Oh, nice.
And Exploring Life just jumped in a little earlier and said, "Hey guys, and how's everybody doing too?" So welcome, Wolf man. Appreciate you stopping by the stream, buddy.
Oh yeah, those are some good guys, man. They busted their butt. I think they got over like 1,000 subscribers now.
Oh yeah, man. Did y'all ever get that freaking pyramid built? Cause good God, that was a project.
They do a lot of cool stuff on their thing. I tell you,
Heck
building and stuff.
They playing that 7 Days to Die. I think Operation Game About got me, and I'm almost convinced to try it out. I was thinking about trying it.
What?
Don't hold me to it, man. Don't hold me to it.
Well, wait a minute.
I actually was thinking about downloading that H1Z1 and just giving it a whirl one day, but I don't know.
But for my friend Sword to say that he would rather play another game to try it out other than No Man's Sky, that's a big deal for me.
I already feel guilty about it, dude. It's man. It's like
hey, if you get either one of them and you want to play with me, dude, we'll pop up a stream together and we'll start playing. I don't care.
Heck yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think I got enough money to play Fortnite. I heard people was dumping tons of cash on that mess.
Really?
I'll be honest, I played Fortnite. No, don't do it.
Yeah, it's PG rated.
It's my job, and I've been trying to PG rate it for Sem Tex as much as I can, because I'm bad, and I'll admit it. I mean, you can have Sword in them. I'm a potty mouth. I mean, it is what it is too. I'm bad. But I'm honest about it, at least. At least I'm honest about it.
Hey, Sword, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This is Slade. Did I lose any of that whistle that was going on after I switched the USB ports on there?
Yeah, I haven't heard. Yeah, because what it was doing, it was like kind of like you was losing connection or something. That's the reason I asked you if you had like a corded mic. Because a lot of times when you got like a corded mic, anytime you rub that cord, it'll give a feedback like it's losing connection.
Hey, Sword.
That's better now.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor tonight when you get a chance, when you're off stream, not doing nothing or something. Go online and check out this dude. Just type in Upchurch, and I think it's.
Oh yeah, is that one you played the video of the other day?
Yeah. If you play Rattling Chains, because he usually does country. He does a mixture of country, and then he kind of mixes. I don't know how to say it, but he mixes like country, rock, and rap, kind of like Kid Rock used to do.
Yes, sir.
But he's better at it. I don't mind this. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. He's better at it.
Oh, dude, I got J-Spot J in the chat, man. What's up, buddy? He said, "What's up, everybody?" J-Spot's in my YouTube stream chat. Or yeah, man.
What's up, buddy? I pop into his streams a few times. I see him trying to get that H1Z1 up, and I keep having the same problem. When I stream, when I want to play H1Z1 without streaming, I'm gold, man. That game will run for me for hours. As soon as I put the stream up, the game's like, no, dude.
You can't show nobody this game.
You don't get to stream it. You don't get to stream it. No.
What do you think this is?
Heck yeah. Not much.
Dude.
Hey, Dude, man, how's that no hug crap going for you, brother? He's a beast, dude. J-Spot J's like doing a perma no HUD, like seeing how long it takes for him to die, kind of deal, like suicidal playing. Yeah, man.
You don't want to live.
And I believe he's like he's out there with empty benches. He's out towards the edge of the galaxy, man. Instead of like everybody trying to go to the center, man, he went out from your starting position, like out to the edge. I think he said he was like 260,000 light years from the edge last night. Shoot, yeah, man. Oh, dude, Rick McPherson pops up in my chat, named Empty Benches. He was telling me last night, and he actually posted some pictures on my PSN. I got like 2 seconds to look at them before I went to dinner today, but he's found some lore that is, and when he says it's new, you take it to the bank, because the dude has got like lore screenshots like out the wazoo, man. He when I first started streaming.
Now when you say lore, you're talking about
game lore,
like
game lore,
knowledge stone. Yeah, but like not player introduced, right? You're talking about like game.
No, in-game lore. In-game lore, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, the cool thing...
Yeah, I vape back, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? I hear the beeping in the background.
Yeah, it was my phone.
Oh, got you. No, but like, Rick, like the cool thing about No Man's Sky is like it has a really deep, detailed lore and storyline, but you have to go hunt it. I mean, it's like the plaques and the monoliths and the interactions with the travelers is where you get the lore for this game and how it tells you the history of the game and the history of the interactions between the three races.
It's not too bad. It's kind of gripping.
Yeah,
to an extent. You know, I was wondering how deep it was.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's stuff that he discovered out on the edge. I mean, he's been running the edge of the galaxy for a while, and what he does is as he's out discovering planets and discovering different, just exploring planets, he runs across these the lore you know, like the crash freighters and the plaques and the monoliths and stuff like. I mean, several different interactions that you can get a piece of lore from. Like the abandoned buildings and stuff like that, and
everything.
Yeah, and he collects it and like pieces it together. I'm actually when I catch him, J-Spot, not yet. I've lost my original coordinates. Now I have a new one. Oh, dude. That's kind of that ain't no good. But yeah, Rick, he man, I'm gonna try to get a stream together one day, because he actually popped on the party chat with me last night, like like 1:30 in the morning, and that's when he. So if you, I tell you what, if y'all look at last night's stream, I think it was episode 10, and just fast forward it to like the last 30 minutes, you'll catch him on where he was talking about it, and y'all know what I know now.
That's cool, though. I mean, it is.
Heck
that's
yeah,
kind of
man.
a neglected sort of part of the game for me.
It really is, dude.
I wrote a little fan fiction of my own.
Oh, sweet.
But I've never really followed it up with the in-game lore, other than just as it progresses through the natural part of the game as you're doing other things, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And some of it's really cool. Those little things, that you have to do to get the Gecko Relic and whatnot to open up the portals.
And J-Spot says it's annoying as half the battle. Freaking G.I. Joe. Who else is in the party chat? Well, let's do a roll call, man. We got I'm Sword, and we got Simtech UK, Slave Braddock,
AKA Deep Six.
Deep Six. We got Slade's nephew, Mike. Is that
Wolf
right?
Tooth.
Okay.
That's Wolf Tooth.
Wolf Tooth.
Yep.
Yeah, Wolf Tooth. There you go. Who else we got? Titan Tracks. Yep.
Yeah. our special guest coming on,
dude,
telling us about the music he's making.
Titan, plug what you're doing real quick, because we got Wolf and Dan at Life is a Game. These dudes are legit YouTubers, man. They got a pretty big following, and they might be interested in some of your services, sir. And yeah, they might be interested in some of that music or whatnot for their channel.
I'd be interested in hearing something right now, actually. But it ain't my channel, so I can't.
Yeah. But shoot, yeah. But
you know what you could do. I don't know if you're interested in it, but you're obviously a PlayStation, so they have Share Factory, which you can put your stuff on USB and import your music, and also put your video up, and you can actually sync tracks with a video on Share Factory, and then you can publish that.
What you got going on over there, Simtex?
I have someone in the chat called Let's Try This One, and they put single player portal dash tech scientist. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, you just have to tell me to elaborate.
I'm afraid, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate on that, my friend, so I can.
Dark Lord does that sometimes, man.
You guys.
He'll post something in the chat, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, elaborate, because I do it sometimes. I do it to Zane sometimes, man. I'll be posting something in the chat, and it's like so much to type out.
I'm still a little bit lost there.
Yeah, it's so much to type out, so you try to shorthand it and not realize nobody knows your shorthand.
Do you mean that you're looking to use the bases and stuff that you've seen us farming there? Let's try. I'm not sure what you're trying to get at, buddy. I'm a little bit lost with what you mean by enjoy tracking you guys. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Now, anybody that's new to the stream and wonders why in the heck I'm talking to these freaking geeks so much, is I'm using a little trick I discovered a while back with the interaction on the barter. And what you do is, like, when you get offered the barter, when you first get started doing this on a planet, actually try the first one, and sometimes they'll give you units or sometimes they'll give you items. But if you want nanite clusters, what you do is skip over the first one and try the second one. Sometimes it don't do on the second one, and you have to go over and actually hit the fourth barter or the third barter, and sometimes it don't give you on the fourth, so you have to do, or third, so you have to do the fourth barter. And man, that's a pain. You gotta really need some nanites to do fourth barter on these guys. I'm actually lucky today.
We were looking at that earlier. Semtex and I, he was doing that on his stream, or we were trying to figure out how to do it, and of course I was giving him misinformation. I was telling him, here, do this. This has nothing to do with it at all. And,
Wolf says, hey, that one looks like Dan a bit.
so I kept him from getting it figured out, but yeah, we were trying to.
Dude, I got on last night and was trying to grab some nanites. I had like 200, and I needed them real bad, man. So they wouldn't giving them up. So I was having to do the fourth barter, man. And that is a pain in the, man, you had to earn some nanites to do 4 barter pages, because you had to open like 8 screens to get it to kick over to the nanite barter.
I mean, I might do.
Yeah. What you can do, what happens is when you drop a link on any YouTube top chat, it will kill the link. The information will post, but the link will be deactivated. But what you can do is go back to like the episode before this, which is episode 11, if I'm not mistaken, and go into the comments on that and post your link. And Dan and Wolf, if y'all guys want to, since you already subbed to my channel, just go back to last night, or the last stream, which was earlier today. It was episode 11, and check the comments for Titan Tracks. Check him out, man. Even if you're not, you may not be interested or whatnot, but just check it out, man. Because we try to plug anybody that's trying to do anything on this YouTube stuff, man. And Yeah, we plug each other's channels all the time and send each other to like and subscribe, man. But yeah, Titan, he's got some pretty cool soundtracks, and he's offering them out, you know. And tell him the deal, Titan, because I don't want to misspeak on this one, because I've heard it through Simtex secondhand. So
before Titan goes real quick, I'm gonna head out, guys. I only had
Oh, dude, okay, OG. Dude.
I'm sorry, guys. This weekend is busy for me.
Land, you bastard.
Dude. I'll catch you guys later. Keep streaming, guys.
Sorry, OG. See you, buddy.
You're good.
Nah, frickin' holler I've been looking for just landed, and that sucker's gonna take off before I can... dude. I took off and I didn't see it, and it was on the other side of the frickin' trade station. So, like, when I tried to land, somebody already took the pad. Yeah, I'm pissed. Alright, go ahead, Titan. Let's, pitch what you offering there, buddy. Nice. Nice.
Really is. Yeah, I know. I
know what you're saying.
It's a
different type of multiplayer experience as well. I think it's like quite unique in the fact that it's like you're helping each other out, and all of your experiences are leading to other people kind of gaining from that, rather than in most multiplayer experiences you have, it's more about taking things away from people rather than giving them. And this is like the absolute flip rank of that, and that's what makes it so fun, I think. Yeah.
You mean you like maturity? You like some maturity with your battles. I think we all understand that. That's kind of the common cause that we all sort of rally around in this game. We're about helping each other out. Will do. How do you spell that? Titan. Mm-hmm.
He's actually a Slade. If you'll look up the my stream from earlier today, he just posted the link in my episode number 11 in the comments below. Yep.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, anything we can do to help out a fellow YouTuber, a fellow gamer, man. You know, this community, man, we look out for each other.
It's the best way.
I tell you, man. I tripped, fell, and broke my hot button the other day, man. I thought Simtex was going to yell at me earlier, and I'm like, I ain't too awful hyped for it. And he said, what?
Well done, buddy.
Holy
well
cow,
done.
dude. We're pulling people from Fortnite. Holy dude. Sim, we're making it big, baby.
Did I revive you?
Yeah.
Is that who revived you?
My goodness. I bet y'all won't see that frickin' holler for another hour. I seen a B-class land just a minute ago, man. I'm telling you, dude, hollers have dried up here lately.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some beautiful haulers in some of my systems, some bizarre looking ones.
Well, I mean, I've been in the systems that I know their hollers at that I've seen in my mains, and
they're not popping for you.
Yeah, they're just not coming in yet.
Hey,
I'm gonna. Yeah, let me go save my. Let me go. Oh, I did save, didn't I? When I re-landed. Yeah, let me double check. Reload this save. Do what?
He's talking about Fortnite. You guys should, Mikey, you should create a channel for Fortnite or stream a Fortnite game.
I got the last kill.
Congrats, guys.
Nice, nice. Dude, have y'all guys seen Boyd playing that H1Z1? I jumped in like 5 minutes in his stream.
That too?
Yeah, I jumped in that stream like 5 minutes this morning and watched him. Dude, he's like freaking Stone Cold Killer, dude.
I forgot to record that gameplay too.
I know Operation Game was telling me because me and Simtex was talking about it earlier before he come on the stream. And I told him, I said, yeah, you know, Operation Game's playing that H1Z1, and it looked kind of interesting. And I asked him if he would be interested in trying it out. You know, and all three of us hop on and try it out one day in a stream. And the way Operation Game explained it to me was that the British servers and the American servers ain't syncing up, so there's not a lot of crossplay. So.
Yeah, certain games do that. They split the servers. It's really annoying because I play mostly with, if it's not with you guys, and other friends I know that are sort of stateside.
Holy cow, look.
I think that's annoying.
Anybody watching the stream, look at this ugly son of a gun. This sucker's got his feet have like 3 little toes that he's walking on. It's creepy as hell. Dude, I'm telling you, the fauna on this game for the last 2 weeks has gotten weirder by the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think they're still slipping new stuff in the game when we're not looking. I don't know.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It does. Yeah. Nope. I don't think they can. Not with the watchdogs we got watching this game.
I'm telling you, dude. I've actually I talked to a feller Friday, and he plays. He's a big Xbox and PC player. And the way he was explaining how they do like a major overhaul update is that they have and I may be and like I said, it could have been complete BS because I'm not tech savvy by no means. But he explained it to me is that they have another server that has this next update on it, and leading up like 2 to 3 weeks leading up to the drop of the new update, they actually have the 2 servers linked to where it's actually transferring data between 2 servers.
Okay, that makes sense.
For you know, they're sharing the data so it don't have an interruption to the gameplay. And right. I'm thinking that the glitches that we're having is that some of this data is glitching over.
Because
like
everything's just open communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just open. It's almost like the potential for, you know, what's in each of the servers to commingle to some degree, just on the littler things maybe. They're interfacing where they shouldn't. Weren't supposed to yet, or something maybe.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh.
Maybe because there's weird stuff going on. There's no question about it.
And don't get me wrong, the guy could have been laying down some straight BS to me, but you know what I'm saying? It kind of explains a lot of the crap that's going on in the game. Commander Argo just joined the part of the chat in the sword stream.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome aboard, Commander Argo.
Let's try this one. Is put. He's playing good old games. DRM free release of No Man's Sky. No base sharing. No meet up with other players. He's also saying I can't, by design, accidentally erase bases. And on the negative side, he can't farm other players' bases. Maybe it'd be worth trying the standard pay for it version in that case.
Yeah.
To get the ability to do that, possibly. I don't know. I don't know if there's any way for you to kind of prompt it to work on a DRM free release. I really don't know that, I'm afraid, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you guys, I recommend anybody, if you ain't got this game on, if you're a PS4 player and you ain't got this game already, go get it. Dude, it's like 15 bucks right now, 20 maybe, it's new. But you can get this game, I got mine for 13 bucks, man, in January.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, it's not going to be 13 bucks in July when next drops. You get all three, I think it's three, all three major overhaul updates when you buy the game used. And, I mean, dude, you're getting $13 worth of content just on the downloads. Easy. Are you probably getting $100 worth of content off the downloads for 13 bucks, man? Do yourself a favor, go get this game, man.
No
Commander Argo,
I couldn't
going to be playing
more.
in like 20 minutes. Can I add you? So, yeah, man, dude, yeah. I just posted like comment above my username. Dude, add me on PS4 and jump in the chat, man. We'd love to hear from you.
Who's this, sorry?
Commander Argo, man.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's been in the chat for the last couple of days, just
heck yeah.
typing, so it'd be easier to talk.
Yeah, man. This party chat, man. We get it going sometimes. Well, how many we got? How many we got in the? Hey, whoever's not streaming, check and see how many people we got in the party chat right now.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, because if I check it, it'll blue screen my stream.
Yeah. No, we got 5 people. We got Sword.
Nice.
You, the Mighty Sword, the Mighty Semtex, little old me. We got Mikey Smith.
Little old me.
My buddy Mike 2008. And we got Fort Pubman. Who's actually
Titan Tracks.
Who's actually Titan Tracks, yes.
Yeah, I just got a win with him, didn't I?
Yeah, he did. I sure looks that way.
And if anybody that's in the chat that don't know, me and Semtex, and usually Operation Game, and probably coming soon will be Slade Braddock, will generally be streaming No Man's Sky with this party chat as the main audio on it. So check out Semtex UK. I think it's plug your channel, Semtex.
Yeah, Semtex UK, all lowercase, no spaces, all is one word sort of thing. Yeah.
And I'm Sword AH. If any of y'all ever in Semtex's stream, it's all caps, Sword AH.
And I'm Slade Braddock.
That's right, Slade Braddock. That's right, man. Titans Tracks.
Yeah.
I have a channel too, but I doubt anyone will be able to find it because it's not like really.
Oh, dude, man.
Shout it out there, man.
Shout it out, dude, man.
What is it, buddy?
Hey, listen, 2 weeks ago I had 5 subs, so.
And look at you now.
That's right.
Alright, so
hey, you got 6.
My channel is Wolftooth, just Wolftooth, normal,
cool.
Capital W, no other uppercases.
Nice.
Cool, buddy.
I do Fortnite, Save the World, and Battle Royale.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so if y'all down with the Fortnite and the Save the World and the Battle Royale, man, go check out Wolftooth's channel, man. Catch out some of his content.
So, let's try this one in the chat. Is put might spend a minute or two about the implications.
Hang on one second, guys. Hang on one second.
About concurrent multiplayer indicated by what a limited client like a run now has. Okay. I think you're saying you're a little bit worried for multiplayer because you feel that the single player doesn't run as strongly as you would hope, maybe, I'm guessing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this No Man's Sky topic.
Just let him know it's a PG stream. So yeah. Well, I would say, not to worry. I wouldn't worry about it, but yeah, sometimes you do. We had Drunken Taco in here the other night, and it started going south pretty quick. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, but like I said, it's not my channel that this is broadcasting on all the time. So just out of respect for everybody that's got this actually streaming with this party chat, yeah, keep it PG for now.
Yeah.
There's time and a place for everything.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Drunken Taco, dude. I was like, yeah, I got to in my stream. Love the guy to death, man. He's a character on Cobra, man. I love him, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's
a nice guy, man. He's a cool guy.
Simtex probably face palming by the time he went to go take a piss.
It's just a time and a place for certain things to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like certain things you say in private conversations with people, and certain things you sort of share with the rest of the world. And unfortunately, not everyone can differentiate between those two things, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, guys, hang on one second. Dude, Siege Ninja, man, welcome back to the chat, dude. Man, I missed you. Where was you at Sunday, dude? I didn't. Well, don't get me wrong. I wasn't paying real close attention to the Zane's top chat, but yeah, man, I missed you, brother. Where you been? How you doing? Glad to hear from you. Siege just posted a heyo in the chat, man.
Hey, Siege.
What's up, Siege?
Dude, finally got an S-class hauler to spawn, and it's a friggin' small one.
I subscribe to you.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you very much, man. That's super cool.
Nice.
Okay.
That's dope. Where is the... idiot.
Yeah, got the S-class to spawn, and it's the baller hauler, but it's the small one or the medium. It's 20 million.
That's a shame.
Yeah, man, I'm getting a little frustrated. Yeah, 31 slot.
It's not giving. Yeah, you wait until you try going and get that S-class freighter.
I'm serious, dude. I can jump on my main account where I've got 6 S-class haulers sitting in the freighter bay, and I'll trip over the suckers going across the landing pad because I got so many landing in the space stations or in the trade stations. But here on this new save, dude, I've had the worst luck with finding freaking ships, man. It's like Sean Murray's like, you know what? 2 accounts is enough, dude. Call it a day. So you have found the way around my system. You broke my economy. Oh, Wolftooth, thank you for the sub, buddy.
Yep.
Heck yeah, man. Guys, man, I'm telling you. This is brutal.
Let's try this one. Just put, he considers NMS to be a masterpiece of deterministic math mixed in with a margin of RNG. Yeah, it's definitely a masterpiece. I'd absolutely agree with
dude.
No question.
I'm telling you, man, if y'all guys know of a game that has this aspect in it, tell me. I'll try it out. But I'm telling you, dude, I'm not expecting many people to tell me that there's a game that has everything that No Man's Sky has in it.
Not everything. There's games that are close. Subnautica is definitely worth checking out when it comes to PS4 soon. It's like underwater No Man's Sky, essentially, on one planet. I know that sounds crazy, but if you see anything about it, that is exactly what it is.
My nephew plays that, and I've seen it, I was playing No Man's Sky, and I walked in and knocked on his door, and what are you doing? And he's in there on his Xbox playing, I think it was Xbox, playing Subnautica, maybe it was PlayStation.
Well, and y'all proved my point on this.
And I thought he was playing No Man's Sky for a minute, because he even got some of the same elements and things like that in the game.
But y'all just proved my point on this. They're close. They have aspects of the game. But like I said, what other game do you got that's open sandbox, open universe? Go anywhere you feel like going, explore planets that nobody has ever seen before, because it's procedurally generated. So no planets are the same. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And that's what kills me about people hating on this game. I'm like, go find me a better game. Go find me a game that will give me what No Man's Sky gives me, and gives it to me for free. You know,
propaganda war.
And it does require a lot of self-motivation. Let's try this one. I don't know. I think that's a matter of personal opinion. For me, I'm motivated to play it because I really enjoy playing it, and I think if you enjoy doing something, it doesn't require motivation. Perhaps other people that aren't as motivated to play it might feel that way. I can't say that that's my experience of the game anyway. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys would agree with that.
Commander Argo says Commander Argo says Elite Dangerous is close, just no atmospheric planets. That's what.
I think we're going to push our own envelope there come July 24th.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for anyone to keep up with it. It's going to be real hard for someone to keep up with it now. Now for what it is a groundbreaking game that is using a complex super algorithm that not, maybe the Department of Defense is using it for something, but they've created.
Oh, dude, Raymond Rodriguez, man, he has been data mining this game for a year and a half or better, and just some of the stuff that he's unlocked and added into his mod for PC is amazing.
Does require. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Well, you got to catch up on your chat, Simtech?
No, it's okay.
Okay, you good? Yeah. Well, see, the thing about Rayrod is, he's not creating as much content as he's just unlocking features that already exist in this game.
Yeah, he's just going in there and changing values and essentially moving the sliders back and forth.
Yeah.
And creating different combinations of things, and that's all he's really doing. I mean, I'm not trying to take away. It's not all he's doing. I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't even imagine what that requires, but essentially you boil it way, way, way down from that. That's basically what he's doing, and that's all games will be doing once they have those sliders in place. It's going to be whatever they want to do with it.
Okay, you see what just happened there? If anybody's watching my stream, I've actually been sitting on the roof of this trade station for a while, scanning ships, and the majority of the ships that are landing are the same ships I've scanned previously, but this shuttle right here, it actually, I mean, it's a C-class, it's a small C-class shuttle, which is pretty much worthless other than a trade ship, but it's new. it's new in the sequence. So what that means is the RNG is getting ready to kick over. See, boom, there's another new ship. Okay, so I've sat through like 6 cycles or 6 sequences of ships landing on its trade station. That means a new RNG is getting ready to spawn, so there's a big possibility of an S-class
exotic
something or exotic to land on its trade station.
Yep.
You know, because I know a lot of people, they'll like to jump on the trade station, and after the first 10 ships that land, oh, dude, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Another freaking small S-class hauler. S-class, dude, it's the second version of an S-class hauler I've seen land, and it's both of them were like 31 slot. Oh, screw you, Sean Murray. I'm getting aggravated. Continue. I just wanted to butt in and go over this while it was up on the stream. I think same 5. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's actually doing another stream right now. Yeah, man.
I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming No Man's Sky. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a dual threat streaming right now. When Operation Game gets on, most of the time he'll be streaming as well. So, and then
well, I just shut my stream off. So, of course.
Heck yeah. Ivy Mike's a PC player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so yeah, cause one, we don't PC Galaxy or the PC universe and the PS4 universe don't interact at all. I think the comballs interact, but and that's about as far as it goes. And like I said, they don't have the same simplicity as the party chat and stuff where you can jump in.
Wait, the comballs do though?
If I'm not mistaken, I think the comballs do.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think the comballs actually go across platform and go across saves. Or it may just be it goes across saves. That is something that, I might be wrong on. It may go across saves. Because I know, like, permadeath saves, comballs will show up on normal, but that's it. Nothing else will.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, Commander Argo says, Ivy Mike, Nick Gang, nice guy. Yeah, he's cool, man. I actually, I'm subbed to one of his buddies, actually to him and one of his buddies, old MC Reaper. Yeah,
if comballs don't go across platforms.
Comballs don't? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I know it was one or the other, either platforms or the hell, I done lost my train of thought.
Comballs.
Well, they go across platform, or they don't go across platforms, but they do go across game modes. There you go, game modes. And dude, keep your fingers crossed, man. I know it's late, but you never know. We might get that pop in and hit the hat trick this weekend, man. I say game mode, man. Get me thinking about it, dude. We had the Amino Hub royalty pop in the stream Saturday morning. None other than Boyd Gaming himself. Come in, chatted it up with us for a few minutes, and dude,
that was crazy.
If that wasn't enough, man, that made my weekend. But if that wasn't enough, dude, freaking Zane's World from Zane's World's channel, man. Zane popped in my stream last night. Popped in all 3 of our streams. Had Operation Game, Simtex UK, and this this jackleg stream called Sword AH. And dude, come in and was just going to pop in for a minute, man. Was just going to pop in for a minute to get it, before he worked on his edited video for today. And dude, stayed for 2 hours chatting it up with us, man. Oh man, that made my year, dude.
So cool. It really was.
Man.
I missed that too.
Oh, dude, I'm over here giddy as a dang schoolgirl, man. Because like I said, man, I've watched Zane since I started playing.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend for sure.
Oh shoot, yeah, dude. Hey, and if any of y'all guys that play,
than he's got, 100%.
Yeah, if any of y'all guys that play No Man's Sky is not subscribed to Zane, what's wrong with you? I'm just gonna put it that way. What's wrong with you? Zane's World is the name of the YouTube channel, dude. If you're not subscribed, sub, dude.
Starts
I mean,
with
he
an X,
covers.
not a Z.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you know, yeah. It's a Xaine, Zane's World.
Yeah, man. But dude is like, he's like, man, like 95% of the stuff I know about this game I got from Zane's channel. I mean, I'll be spouting off crap that he showed me on a guide or a stream, and people talk and people treat me like I know my stuff or something. And I'm like, no, dude, I just watch Zane a lot. You know?
And he's got like some of the best tutorials. They're concise, to the point, get you where you need to go, and then get out of it again.
Yeah, like his live streams are hilarious. Yeah,
but on top of that, he's a credible personality. He's just such a funny, laid-back kind of fella. It's just the sort of he entertains you as well as you taking in all of this cool stuff. And
I will do the public service warning on this one. If you don't like songs getting stuck in your head for weeks at a time, Zane's World may not be the channel for you, because he'll do it. He'll do it, man. He does it to himself, man. So you don't, yeah, man. He'll do it to himself. So if he does it to himself, he don't mind a bit doing it to you.
It's the truth.
Yeah, man. He is my freaking hero. But yeah, like I said, with all that being said, I will say, game mode, best YouTuber on the stream, man. This dude is. You can't help but smile when he talks. I mean, he is like the Santa Claus of freaking YouTube. Oh, he's jolly, man, and just being just tuning into his channel makes you jolly. So yeah, game mode, check him out. If you ain't a sub, man. He is a support your local YouTubers.
Well, yeah, support me. I'm going to be one here in a minute, in a little while.
Heck yeah.
I would like to put a studio of sorts together, just as a vlog, not as a tutorial or anything like that. I was smart enough to teach people how to do stuff, but
come on now.
They could follow me around. If they could pick anything up from what they see me, bumbling around doing, then more power to them. But I need a little bit of a forum also to generate more business for my T-shirt. My T-shirt side of it.
Epic Outfitters, man. Epic Outfitters.
Epic Outfitters. I would like to become the exclusive. It would be nice to be the American distributor for all things Hello Games in the decorated apparel industry. But I won't hold my breath waiting for that. In the meantime, I can do communities.
Heck yeah, dude.
And help support the communities that way. So that's what I'm going to do. And
hey, dude, have you got any kind of website up yet?
Finance my gaming.
2 secs, guys. I just want to catch up on this chat quick. Let's Try This one's actually he's read up on Zing, but given what he can reach, as noted above, the single most valuable thing he ever encountered was Reddit. Yeah, absolutely. There's a wealth of information out there right across the internet. You've also got things like the Amino Hub. I've only recently sort of downloaded that, but that's an excellent resource. You've got loads of information about there. So yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't before. You've got No Man's Sky Cafe there. You've got the Galactic Convergence Hub. You've got loads and loads of different things. TOG.
Look at Gamepedia Wiki. Is just a wealth of resources, including the Interloper's Guide to the Galaxy, which may be the most extensive, whatever you want to call it, encyclopedia of information, all things No Man's Sky, with links to all sorts of other third-party tools and things like that. So the Interloper's Guide to the Galaxy is an outstanding resource for that too.
Get yourself involved, man.
I'm telling you, man. If I know, like I said, I'm kind of self-serving because like I said, I'm a member. That's what the AH stands for in my stream. For Amino Hub, baby. I represent. Hey, dude, I know who butters my bread,
man.
They're
the best hub. I gotta say, they're the best hub overall. I appreciate all the hard work that have gone into the other major hubs, and I'm friends with pretty much everyone that I've met in No Man's Sky, and that includes the 710 over there at the Galactic Hub and Zazarine and all. But to me, the Amino Hub was the most welcoming, the most artistic, the most engaging community that I've run into.
Yeah.
They engage you, and I really enjoyed that about them. And in spite of the fact that the Amino app is one of the most epileptic seizure-inducing apps I've ever had the misfortune to run across, it is also a very versatile app, and you can do everything on it, from chatting to
dude, we have conference calls on this
chat, you can do everything from the Amino. It's just so much more versatile, and it's all real time. That's the important thing right there, is the real time aspect of it, because especially going into this multiplayer aspect of this game, real time is going to is where it's at. You're not going to really, I mean, all due respect, you're not going to be able to be typing on Reddit and co-oping a mission. It's not going to happen.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, the reason I'm such a big fan of the Amino Hub, a member of the Amino Hub, and plug them at every show and every chance I get, dude, when I first started playing, and Boyd posted the link to Amino Hub in the Facebook chat that I was in, I messaged him and said, yeah, I'd like to join, this, that, and the other, and kind of wanted to get a little information about it. Dude said, come on over. I joined. And this is what makes the Amino Hub so special to me, personally, is I was in there and I asked a question. 4 people jumped right on it. I mean, within 10 minutes, I had 4 people explaining the answer to the question that I asked.
And it's just as simple as that.
25 minutes later, somebody else asked the same question. And instead of somebody saying, hey, read up, or anything like that, 5 more people jumped in and answered the same exact question within 5 minutes. Dude, these guys are out there to help you.
Yeah, and it's not just chat, and it's not just words. Everybody says that shit. I mean, pardon my language, but everybody says, "Oh, we're for the community, and we do this and we do that." And then you go in, they have a little crony inside group that only speaks to themselves, and everyone else can go kick rocks in the driveway. And Amino Hub is honestly not like that. And like Niblet and them, and Alex and all those guys, they're more than happy to jump in and answer any one of your questions, or all of them.
Yeah.
Good folks, and really creative. My God, they got
all
those Hollywood builds and all the racetracks and all the. They're just
I'll
so
be honest with
too.
You. Yeah, the Amino Hub is worth the download just to get the portal codes for the frickin' Hollywood. I mean, dude, these guys. All right, when Boyd started this, he was just going to do like 30 builds. He wasn't even volunteers.
Survival Guru too, right?
Yeah. So, I'm talking about the Hollywood project. I'm not talking about that. NMS Survival Guru, man. Him and Boyd, man. Yeah, they set this up and done it right. But when he done the Hollywood build, because they do kind of like a theme of the month thing, where they show showcase bases and stuff like that, and do like creative builds and stuff for people to keep people interested in between these updates. Boyd asked around and got some people involved. Got people involved that's not even in the hub, like region hub, that was like just in the Amino that has their own civilized space elsewhere. If they would get involved in this Hollywood project, where they would take a movie theme and build a base in creative mode for this movie theme. Dude, he was expecting like 15 or 20 bases to be submitted into this. I think this thing's been going on for 2 months. and a different base being revealed or unveiled, man. I think there was almost 45 submissions into that Hollywood base build. Dude, and they will blow your mind, dude. Freaking who was it? They done the Enterprise from Star Trek, dude. Built that.
Is that Swisher?
Yeah, I think Swisher done that one. They built, who was it? Crap, dude, I apologize because I don't remember who done it, but done a freaking Corvax. A Corvax, a huge 50 freaking foot tall Corvax holding a landing pad, dude. I'm telling you, these guys are freaking unreal, dude.
That's true. It's true, and they're all and if that wasn't Swisher that made that one, I don't know, because you had Orgolos and Swisher and
Orgolos, that's who did. Yeah. Oh my God,
and Ryder and I mean the list goes on, and just all this talent is in one little area. And yeah, they did the Hollywood base, and then they did the game. I forgot what they called it, but it was all a bunch of games. Video games, board games. They did the Monopoly one in Epic Space in my area, and Tetris and Roulette. There was another Roulette. I think he did that one in our area too. But there was 50 of those, and I was privileged enough to be invited to. Boyd invited me to the channel, so I was watching them as they were building them before they released them and everything, and I got to see all the screenshots, and I was like, I want to share it, but it trusted me enough to share it with me, so I kept it under my hat. But yeah, there's so much talent there.
And then on top of that, and let me read Commander Argo real quick. He said most communities go tell you read wiki and figure it out yourselves. The No Man's Sky community I have not encountered that at all, dude. Truth, man. I'll tell you, dude. When you ask a question and it's in a wiki.
Getting onto the chat, I'm just gonna quickly check this in as well. Let's try this one's put, as a portal experimenter, I had quite a few great experiences. Alas, cross-platform science seems to lack at times. Yeah, I'd say I'd go with that as well. I'm sure you guys would agree as well. It would be nice if it kind of matched up regardless of what platform you're on, so you only had to...
Yeah. Well, and that's not a No Man's Sky thing. That's a PlayStation thing, really. PlayStation likes it being separated. I guarantee you, if Hello Games had a choice in it, yeah, if Hello Games had a choice in it, dude, it would have been cross-platform from day one. Oh my God, dude, yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, it would be the first one of its kind to do that. For one thing, it would break ground just in that alone. Then you couple that with the experience that is No Man's Sky, and it would be historical. But it's a small jump to go from PC, to Xbox. It's just Microsoft, mostly anyway. They're willing to do it, but Sony is the one that's got their finger in the pie there as far as
well, Xbox and Microsoft are the same thing.
And dude, I'm gonna tell you this:
there is no cross-platform. It is like they're just one platform. Sony's the separate one.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this:
there are games out there.
If Xbox and PC, sorry, buddy, if Xbox and PC go cross-platform, dude, I'm trading my PlayStation in. Seriously, heart attack. I love PlayStation, been PlayStation since the PS1. But yeah. Go ahead,
Xbox
Simtex.
And PC are essentially basically the same thing. What he was saying, he's right. There really isn't much of it. It's really not cross-platform. It's pretty much the same platform as what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two. But there are titles out there that do it. You've got Rocket League, Fortnite. All of those games can be played cross-platform. Yeah.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be the first game to do that. It's just getting the like Sony to agree to allowing that to happen, sort of thing.
Oh, thanks for setting me straight on that. I wasn't aware of that. So. Yeah.
That's right. No, it's just that I've been in lobbies on Fortnite and stuff with PC players and everything playing that. So I just know that like 100% that's kind of the case with that game, if you know what I mean, because it is unusual for games to be cross-platform. Like Rocket League was, I think, the first sort of big one that did it. The driving game, it was PS. Yeah, it was like a little car football kind of game. It was really crazy, but you could play that on PC and on PlayStation.
And that came out before Fortnite, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Why Rocket League?
A year, 2 years ago.
It was such a. It's a cross-platform, and I bet that's why it was so popular, because it didn't seem like a great concept to me, Rocket League.
Yeah.
But it was wildly popular.
Pretty addicted for a while, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for clarification, when Simtex says car football, he means car soccer.
Car football, American football would be kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
I've never understood why American football is called football, because you don't use your feet.
I don't know.
We call it hand egg.
Soccer was already taken.
Surely it would make sense, like handball. American handball would have been a better. You know what I mean? Because they're just carrying it and throwing it. It's not really big kick.
Oh, dude.
Point.
Let me catch up.
War
Commander
ball,
Argo's posted like 4 or 5 comments. He's digging right now. Let me read up on this. I stopped streaming because certain people in a community. It's Sony's decision to isolate themselves. It's unfortunate, and I don't know why he said you did. You used to have a drop kick. Oh, you used to have to drop kick the ball, thus football. There you go. There's explained. That's why they call it football.
You've lost me a little bit there, I'm afraid. Let's try. I really don't know what to make of that.
Old school American football, there was something called the drop kick. It's not even in football anymore, or in American football. We'd actually drop it on the ground and kick it as it bounced off the ground.
Popped into the chat, guys.
Nice, man. Welcome to the stream, Daniel.
He's saying that we need more mushrooms here. I'm at your one of your bases, which is the liquid explosives.
Oh, cool.
So he's just seeing me run down this row of like 160 odd plants. He said he thinks we need more mushrooms here. I agree, man. We definitely need more.
Yeah, dude, Commander Argo, man. Yeah, the party chat's open, dude. Jump in. We would love to get you in the chat, dude.
I gotta make room for him because I gotta head out and take care of business. But thanks for putting up with me again.
Hey,
gentlemen.
no problem, man. Anytime. Slade, dude, you got a standing invitation to this party chat anytime you ain't no bother, brother. We don't put up with you like brighten up the stream, brother. Anybody that hadn't subscribed, Slade Braddock, YouTube, man, subscribe, pop a few likes on his stuff, man. Keep an eye on his content, cause
in the chat, I'm Deep Six.
Yep, Deep Six. Yep, if you
and that's my Reddit handle is Deep Six as well.
Yep. Yep, and if y'all guys are watching my stream, if you'll scroll up, I think Slade had posted in the chat. It's just a real quick way, man. If you tap his name, it'll give you the option to go to his channel, man. I don't know if he's posted in Simtex's yet.
Who's that? Sorry.
Slade.
I'm not sure actually.
In the top chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've posted in. I believe I've posted in both. But
yeah.
Yeah, Slade Braddock, and then Deep Six, and then Deep Six on PlayStation Network. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I have to get consolidated and figure out who I'm going to be.
Man of multiple personalities.
I have to get consolidated.
I can't say much. I got 3 PSN accounts, so.
All right, gentlemen. Thanks for everything once again, and I will talk to y'all soon.
No problem, guys. No problem.
Peace, buddy.
And if anybody's interested in some gaming apparel, like if you have a Civilized Space, or if you have hats, t-shirts, man, hit him up, dude. Hit him up. Man, he just hooked me up on like a really sweet order of hats with the Amino Hub logo on them, man. Hopefully, if we can get them out to Cobra before the convergence, there are actually going to be some prizes given away. But a lot of things got a lot of things got to go right for that to happen on time. So yeah, just keep an eye out for his product. Man, I'm gonna plug him every chance I get, dude, because he is awesome. His company's name's gonna be Epic Outfitters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Simtex.
Hello.
How long did it take you to plant all those?
This wasn't actually planted by me. This is Sword's base. But I built a replica, a copy of this in my own style last night, and it took me about 8 hours from start to finish to do the entire base.
Oh man, Simtex laid out. Don't let him BS you, dude. Watch the stream from last night. Dude laid out those rows. He put me to shame. I thought I was fast at building. Man, I'm watching his stream and he's like pop, 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 pop down that row, and I'm like, that is so much easier. Oh my God, I just learned something tonight. Simtex
I'm
is
just
a beast,
terrible
dude.
at making straight lines, man. I just needed like something to make a straight line against it.
Yeah, dude. Trust me, I'm using your method next time I drop another base, dude. That was sick.
I always used the container, like the corridors, to go out, and then just drop the little walls next to the containers, and then delete the containers away to give myself a guide so that the things are straight. So that, just
Commander Argo, was that you? Cool. Just sent a friend request? Hey guys, I'm anybody watching the stream, bear with me like 2 seconds. I'm getting ready to go. I'm on blue screen for a second and go check this out. Okay, so just pay attention to the little bit, and I will be right back.
Conversation we were having about
nice.
It all being
Commander Argo
platform.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
All right, man.
Hey, Commander. Hey, and anybody in the party chat currently, except for me and Simtex, because we got this licked already, check your party chat settings, and check your party chat settings in the privacy, and make sure that you are allowing your voice to be shared, or nobody's going to hear you and they're going to think we're crazy talking to ourselves. And Commander Argo, if you want to crank up your mic just a hair, because I'm not picking you up that great.
Okay, give me a second.
10-4.
How's that?
That's better, but
yeah, good.
A little bit clearer now, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
nice.
I didn't do that.
Well, for like
oh no, what happened, Simtex?
30 seconds there, I was sitting on top of a car dancing.
You know, when you go to a circuit farm and you do all the cactus first and you turn it into unstable gel instead of what you're actually wanting.
Instead of polyfiber.
I thought I just done that, and then I realised that I wasn't I wasn't there. for a second, I almost was like, no, I've got to wait till I hit that farm.
Nice, classic.
Yeah, no, it's cool though. I didn't do it. It was cool.
so how you doing tonight, Commander Argo? Man, it's good to have you in the chat, man.
Good. Yeah, I haven't actually been in chat for a while, so I streamed for a long time and then I just stopped. I got into it with a bunch of people in the AD community, and they have their nice little cliques and basically drum me out and streaming. So.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, there's certain groups that want to run things, so if you're not part of their group, then you kind of get drummed out of the community. At least the streaming community.
Dude, you're welcome here anytime you feel like jumping on the chat, man. Oh, dude, man, I'm like if y'all knew how jacked up of a stream I've had the last 4 or 5 weeks, man, I was streaming No Man's Sky content off an iPhone 10 hotspot 2 weeks ago. So yeah. And Droid don't, if anybody wants to know. Droid don't. Oh no, I don't hate them. I just, it's inferior products, so I kind of feel bad for people that own them.
Well, Android as opposed to iPhone. I don't know. See,
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Android to me is by far the superior platform, just because it allows you to share stuff between like people. You know what I mean? iPhone's got you locked to that. You're using iPhone's this or iPhone that,
well,
and you ain't doing nothing else.
And I will tell you this, guys. Do what? Go ahead. Yeah. Nah, dude, I'm gonna tell you the reason I switched to Apple, because I used to be a Droid guy. I mean, when I got into smartphones, like way back in the Stone Age when there was Zach Morris phones. when I got into smartphones, dude, that's all I'd ever had was Droids, cause there was just good product. But the reason I switched to Apple is I used to do a lot of mobile gaming, and there was a game called War of Legions. I think that's right.
Okay.
War of Legions. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. It's been a while, dude. I ain't even got the app on my phone anymore. But it was like a real-time party battle using like card decks. Like you got like assets were card-based, kind of like crap. But you would own the cards, or you would get them, you would purchase them more or less. It was microtransaction, a lot of crap like that. But it would have like a party chat where it would be like 10 against 10 in a online real-time battle, and it was based off of points and strategy. And dude,
sorry, can I just interject?
Okay, go ahead.
2 seconds. Being a bit slow on the chat side that you were taking for time.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, that was the comment.
Okay.
Being a bit slow. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, we've got a conversation going between like 5 or 6 people in the chat room here. It's a little bit rude for me to interject if people are kind of chatting and stuff. So I'll try and keep up with it as best I can. But if I don't kind of respond absolutely, sort of the moment you write in the chat, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
But that's just the way it's going to be.
And my apologies as well, buddy. My apologies. Listen, Simtex, dude. If you get anybody scrolling in your chat, because I think Commander Argo's in the chat now, and it's just me and him on my channel, dude, if you have anybody post something in the chat, just butt in.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, because like I said, I respect your stream.
Yeah, but we're like also talking amongst each other, so I might be wanting to sort of say put my opinion across with what you're saying as well, kind of thing. And
Heck
so
yeah.
Right while that happens.
But what I was getting at about the Apple was that app that I was playing. It wasn't an Apple affiliated app. It was on both platforms. But
I'm not sure what voice chat you want to join. We're pretty much full on this one, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Who is it?
Let's try this one. He's a guy on the chat here.
I'll have to.
If you guys need me to pop off, I can pop off.
No, not at
No,
all.
you're good, brother. No, you're good.
You've got more than sort of 5 or 6 voices all going at the same time.
Yeah.
It can get pretty hectic, can't it?
Yeah. But this is cool though, man. Like I said, dude, when me and Sims first started, it was just me, Sim, and game mode or Operation Game. Hitting up the party chat, man. Lord, I think last 2-3 nights we've filled the party chat up. I mean, it's been pretty awesome. But what I was getting at about the Apples and Android, I was really an Android fan until I started playing that game, and I noticed, and we had a lot of issues with the Droid interacting slower with the server on that game, and it was registering our actions a lot slower. And when I switched to, it was right when the Apple 5S come out, when I got it, man, it like tripled my points per battle because it was registering my actions that much faster. And like I said, ever since I've just been a fan. I mean, it's been a good. Which then again, I got this iPhone X in like 3-4 months ago, and I had that 5S for, dude, nearly since they released. And I just upgraded to the X like, not 2-3 months ago. So I mean, they're good phones. I mean, they hold up. I know both the Galaxies that I'd owned, man, I put a battery in them each. Had to replace the battery in both of them. So that 5S held up for several years and went through all the wear and tear that I put them through. So yeah.
That's an A-class fighter.
Uh-oh.
That's frustrating. Really wish we could stack more than the craft out items in our exosuit inventory. At least 5.
What? You got the Theta yet? Have you got the Theta upgrades for the jetpack yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, you about freaking fly with a Theta. Now, I will tell you this: are you watching my stream or are you watching Sim Texas? Oh, you playing Fortnite? Okay. No, it ain't no big deal. I was just going to show anybody that's watching to answer the question. The L1 is the melee, where it takes your multi-tool and slings it at people. If you run and then hit the melee and the jump at the same time, it'll boost you forward at, yeah, man. Yeah, right at the pinnacle of the hill, hit it, and yeah, man.
Hold on, bud.
Yeah.
I quite like it with the way it is now with the melee jetpack. I quite like that because for the terrain, sort of getting across valleys and climbing up stuff, I don't know how you would be able to do that if it was just a jump mechanic. You'd have to be able to jump really high, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. Hey, dude, that's how. Yeah, man, that's how these things get created in the game, dude. I mean, Hello Games listens to YouTube, man. I believe that 100%. I mean, they pay attention to what the communities are asking for, because there's a lot of stuff we ask for that we've gotten pretty quickly after we've been. I mean, even like I brought up Just Jared and Say Hello movement. Everybody got that went pretty south real quick. Like I think it went out a week, and a lot of the YouTubers got out and really done some really good versions, like joined in on that movement or in that hashtag before it got bad or before it got sour. Before people started trying to use it to be a like a leverage thing. But basically all it was like, hey, we want to know what's going on, guys. Y'all just like speak up, say hey, let us know how you doing.
Guys.
Do what?
No, I'm just letting the stream know that I'm just checking my phone quickly, which is why I'm looking out of a window in game.
But yeah, I mean that I hated that it took a bad turn like that, because I mean those videos, man, like the one Jared done, the one Cobra done, and the one that Game Mode done, dude, man, that was some good stuff. But when it started getting sour, and people started using it and turned it and twisted it a little bit, it kind of hurt my feelings. But at the end of the day, 2 weeks later, Sean Murray announced the release of Xbox and the update called Next coming out. So, they pay attention. and they seen the community was getting twisted up, and they jumped in on it, and they give us something to talk about.
Well, I kind of hope at least they solve some of the issue with the community about the whole multiplayer PvP, non-PvP, because I see that driving a wedge, and that's a big topic of conversation in a lot of streams.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I am like 100. I'm 99.9% convinced PvP mode will be a mode. It'll be just like permadeath. It'll be just like creative. It'll be just like survival. It'll be something that you have to opt into and start fresh in a new save.
And even if not, even if it's set in a setting very similar to the one that we're in right now, and they sort of open up a server that you can play PvP exactly, but with the game as it is, you will have to restart your save to do that.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. It would have to be a mode.
They're not going to throw people in that have got all of the tech and all of the ships and all of the freighters and all of that stuff against people that have just bought the game. It won't happen. They're not that stupid. It would drive like a lot of people away from the game that have invested in it, and you need to keep hold of those people. You need to keep hold of that consistent fan base, because they're essentially the people that are getting most of the information about the game. Because Hello Games aren't out there, Hello Games aren't out pushing the game themselves. That is a lot of their publicity is based on the community, and the community kind of doing that for them. Yeah.
Wrong button.
But yeah, that's something we should keep in mind, I think. Yeah, wrong button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you kind of think about it. Unfortunately, Sean just kind of threw it out there, and it threw everybody for kind of a loop, because they're sitting there trying to figure it out. And honestly, they're like going, "Well, what did he mean by that?" You know, where you could just go and off somebody if you want to. And I know that turned a lot of people off, and I'm like, oh, that's probably something he shouldn't have said. But that's pretty normal par for the course from what he did when they first released on that Scott too. Yeah.
What? I'm in the same boat as in the same frame of thought as Simtex, man. Cause I mean, like players like me, like my main account, dude. I mean, I got top of the line on everything in my main. That's the reason I've started 2 new saves or 2 new accounts. Because I've played
exactly
to a level that and they're not going to throw. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
You've got such a huge advantage if you've got like a decent multi-tool compared to someone who's just come in and they've got a 5-slot tool that does no damage. It's just not something they would consider doing. They're incredibly clever people to be able to put a game of this magnitude out with such a tiny little team, and to think that they'd be silly enough to be like, oh, do you know what? We're gonna open up the community that's put 2 years of work in. We're just going to chuck them all in a boiling pot together, and it'll be fine. It's not going to happen, man. I think everyone needs to chill out. That it's going to be an experience that you have to start afresh, and even if it is, like I say, going to open up the galaxy like we have now, you'll have to do a restart to be in a galaxy where you can experience that PvP anyway. They can't do it in a way where they just implement it and everyone's on the same server. It's not going to be that anyway. I think everyone's got it twisted. It's not going to be the average multiplayer that you expect from other games. It's going to be implemented in a completely different and unique way. Trust me on that. And it really will be.
And to add on to Simtex Notion, I've gotten 40 hours in on this save that I'm streaming. Simtex has got 70 hours in on the stream that he's saving. Neither one of these saves would last a second against our main accounts.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got 40. He's got 70 hours, guys, into these saves, and he wouldn't stand a chance in PvP against our main accounts. I got 470 hours in my main account.
I got 750.
Yeah, man. It's
not happening. I have every single blueprint I have literally everything I can get out of the game. I am min-maxed, absolutely.
And then on top of that, you got the experience.
Bonuses.
You've got the experience behind you too, of all those hours of gameplay. They're not going to toss. And then on top of that too, I look at the permadeath mode. You're not going to throw people that's got 300 hours in a permadeath save into a PvP situation, because I mean, you got people that quit. You know, I mean seriously, if even in my little piddly old permadeath save that I got, if I had some knob come up behind me and kill me and wipe my save, dude, I'd quit playing the game. Period. They're not going to do that. I mean, and you know, I know Hello Games needs to step up and say, hey, nah, this is what it's going to be like, so it eases everybody's minds, but yeah. Yeah. Well, and yeah, but don't take this the wrong way, because I don't mean nothing by it, and I don't mean this to come out sounding mean, because it will come out sounding blunt. If that's what you want to do, play Halo. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing about No Man's Sky, is it's a chill co-op between players, and if you know they're adding PvP for players that have desired that aspect, then it's. But they know the bulk of the majority of the game is played by players that don't want that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be an element that they could add in also that could kind of go along the side of it. So, like, why wouldn't there be a situation where we can have all of the stuff that we have right now, and we can have the co-op play that we have now, where we can go in, look for stuff together, we could build bases and all of that kind of thing, and then in this separate mode we could be off in our multiplayer starship with a group of 4 of us exploring the outer edge, and in like a hostile zone that is PvP. So you have the choice of doing that or doing both of them and experiencing the whole thing and having fun. I genuinely think it's going to bring so much more to the game that it's going to take away, and everyone's freaking out and saying, oh, it's going to get ruined, it's going to get ruined. It's not, man. It's going to add such a wealth of like replayability and and enjoyment to the game. We've just all got to have faith in the fact that Hello Games is going to implement this in the right way.
Trust in Sean, baby. Trust in Sean.
Yeah, given the game we've already got, just like everybody chill, man. It's going to be cool. We're all going to be having absolutely amazing times. I guarantee everyone. It's not going to be a situation where everyone's thinking, oh, I'm going to get shot by this dude that's flying out. It's not going to be that kind of thing. It's not an MMO. It's not like a 1,000-person server. They've stated 2 to 4 player co-op and multiplayer, and like, to me that rings like the same as something like akin to The Division, where you can team up with up to 4 people to go out into the dark zone, and you can fight against other people in that situation, but the rest of the game is a PvE experience where you get to fight NPCs and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? That's how they will implement it. They're not going to ruin it for the vast majority of people that have supported this game through hard times. They have a lot of respect for their community. Sean even said in the interview how proud and everything he is of having that community. The last thing he's going to do is turn around and take a giant shit on it. You know what I mean?
I love it, man.
Happen, man.
Take a giant shit on it.
Yeah.
Quote of the night, guys. Quote of the night. Come to you by Syntex, baby. Take a giant shit on it. Dude. Loving it.
It's
no,
not
you're right.
happen,
I can't
man.
see him
Everyone
doing
needs
that.
to chill. Yeah. Everyone needs to just sit back a little bit and not jump on this hype train of
man.
This massive freak out. Like, but ultimately, it's very, very clever doing what they've done, saying as little as they have, because now every No Man's Sky stream, every person involved in the community,
talking about
in the tiniest way, is here sat there talking about it. Right now, we're doing the same thing. Like, what a better ad campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
This is what I'm saying about the
freaking mastermind, dude.
Smartness. The guys have absolutely genius, man. Like, we're literally playing numbers right now. We're playing with it's maths. None of this is actually like, you know, we're in a bubble that's generated wherever we go in this universe. Everything around us either exists or doesn't. If we can or can't see it, if we're not there to experience it, it doesn't exist. It's like real life. These guys have done this with like 4 people. They put this in our hands, you know what I mean? This is what amazes me about the community, is like everyone jumps on sort of the negatives so quickly, and it's like, yeah, but look at all the like incredible positives that we've taken from it, and why we all love it is because of just the genius that the game is. Like, we just, again, it all boils down to having faith in Hello Games and their ability to provide us with the vision that they had us all excited about back in 2014 when we saw that VGX trailer, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think ultimately the community's just got to chill. It's all going to be alright. It's all going to be okay. As Mac says, hi, I'm Mac for a day. Or hi, I'm Mac at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. And I think that is like
nice,
something the whole community needs to just take on board at the moment. It's going to be alright. We're all going to love it.
Alright, guys, I'm going to head out.
Alright, dude. Man, hey,
Peace,
you're welcome back at any
Lovely to
time,
meet you,
man.
Alright.
Thanks for jumping in.
Yep.
Cool. Dang it, man.
Sorry, I
A-class.
went off on a bit of a rant there, didn't
No,
I?
dude. Hey, listen, I've been ranting all freaking night, man. You ain't, about time for you to chime in with a rant, dude. I thought.
Oh, it's Exploring Life and chat. Sorry, buddy. I've just.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I've been,
okay, good.
How are you, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, man.
Yo, he said the Sentinels will take care of griefing players. You're absolutely right, man.
Hey,
yeah.
dude, I ain't worried about griefing. See, this is my aspect on, and the one, if we doing 4-player parties, okay, and say you want to go get together for you buddies, and you got nothing better to do, go harass some hubs, because hubs are about going to be the only place that you're going to run across a player in No Man's Sky that you're,
cool.
have any chance of running across another player in No Man's Sky, because it's such a big universe. Okay, what's going to happen is like, and we've already, kind of half figured it out already, is like, if it's 4-player parties, there'll probably be at least 20 to 24 of us already with parties assigned or parties agreed upon of who's going to be playing together. That as soon as we get a okay or get any kind of information that, hey, there's guys in the hub griefing, dude, you're gonna see like 5 or 6 parties of 4 players co-oping, going to go scrub your butt. You know what I mean? There's not going to be no griefing.
That's what I mean. It's not going to happen like that. It can happen like that. It's not like you can't implement it in the game in that way. This is why I think.
And basically right now,
got it twisted. They're expecting a multiplayer experience akin to the multiplayer experiences that we've experienced across other games, but this game isn't going to implement multiplayer in that way. I'm so sure of that.
Well, I'm telling you, with the colonies,
just the one player alone. Like, what have we got here? Like you were saying earlier about this game, you tell me a game that you could that's better, that gives you a massive open galaxy that you can go and do stuff around, that you can build stuff in, and you could there's literally 18 quintillion planets that you can go and check out that are all varied in one way or another. Maybe not as much variation as some people may like, but ultimately they are all unique and independent things, and there is no other game in history, and there probably never will be, that is operating on this kind of scale. It's literally, it's in its own genre. It's a completely different game to everything out there. It's not a survival game. It's not a first-person shooter. It's not any of these things. It's like an open galaxy sim, more akin to something like GTA 5, but on a much, much bigger scale. So the way they implement it, and just because of that size, they're not going to just be like, oh, well, here's an open galaxy, and yeah, if you bump into someone you can fight, because how boring would that be, flying around for the next 25 years to bump into one person? Because that's how long you'd have to search to actually find someone in a universe of this vast space. How many times has anyone bumped into like someone if they haven't pre-planned or met up at a port. You don't bump into people in this game. It doesn't happen, and it's not going to start happening just because they put like flick a switch on PvP.
Yeah.
There's got to be a mechanic that puts people into a PvP situation that makes it a lot more confined, so that people can get out of that experience what they go into it looking for. It has to be implemented in that way, otherwise it's going to be boring as...
I think the longer you stream, the smarter you get, brother. That was perfect.
I cannot see them alienating the community like that either.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, man, honestly, I promise you. Like, I genuinely think everyone's going to be shocked because of the way it comes in, not just what, you know, what we get, but the way it's done. More importantly, I think that's the thing we're forgetting. Like, that's the thing that makes No Man's Sky different, is the way they've put all of these things that we find in other games together. And they've made, like, a truly unique experience out of things that do exist in other games, but not in the same way. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get with the multiplayer. Just want to explore in life, but you guys have more energy than me for streaming. I saw you guys had a 7-hour stream, at least sorted. You're not wrong, but yeah, we've been putting some hours in, yeah.
Freaking Simtex, dude. 15 or 14 hours.
Hey, you're nuts, dude.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Dude, I kid you, dude.
I think the longest one on the channel is like 9 hours, 45.
Yeah, he
minutes,
done 9 and
like
went and took a piss and come back and streamed 5 more, dude. It was huge. It was epic.
I'm really lucky. My wife kindly kind of brings food in for me and stuff if she thinks I've gone long enough without food, because I get so involved with games that I just completely forget to do that. I don't know what it is. I get so deep into it.
When you're having fun, man, you can't help it. When you're having fun,
you just forget, don't you?
Heck yeah. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Operation Games, just put shout out to all my boys in the party chat. Yep, shout out to you as well, OG.
Yeah,
cheers for
OG.
dropping into the chat.
Snoop Dogg.
So I built myself a farm that's kind of a hybrid. It allows me to do living glass and circuit boards, both.
That's cool.
Bad.
Heck yeah.
So it's small batches, but yeah, small batches when you add them together when you're planning on actually doing some of the bigger, like stasis devices and stuff, it actually works out.
Has anybody told you about the base glitching or the glitch planning?
Sorry to cut in again. Exploring Life's just put she should bring me food
like
too, referring to my wife. So by all means, you can ask my wife if she'll bring you food, but you have to deal with the backlash of her response. And it's nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. He's putting out the disclaimer. Whatever you hear come out of her mouth, I had nothing to do with. No, base glitching or plant glitching is something that some of the guys at TOG have figured out. Boy Gaming showed how to do it on his streams before. But basically, what you do is say like you're splitting your harvest of like circuit boards and living glass, and when you pick a biome, like on my bases, if I'm going to do circuit boards, I pick a lush planet because the biome supports the star bulb, and that's your heaviest planting item to maximize your output on the bases. Okay, so if you're splitting up your base to where you can, where like say you're doing a circuit board on a lush planet, but you also want to split it up and do half of it as a living glass, half your resources for that base is going to have to be the gamma or the gamma root. Well, what you do is like, and I'm not on a planet, and I'm just going to show you, like say right here, this ridge right here is your base restrictive line. Like your when you flip up in your menu, you know that blue haze that shows you where you can go to the build.
Yeah.
What you do is, and it's better if I showed you the base, but just right now on my stream, it's just for shits and giggles. Say that's your gamma, and that is your frost crystal. Okay. So what you want to do is, if you want to plant gamma in a glitch, you put it over on frost crystal, and then you walk over here outside of your base's restrictive line, and it'll pull up this tech menu that I got up now. you put signal booster, select the signal booster, and when you come back through the base's restrictive line, it'll still have your signal booster up. But if you hit right D-pad and R1 at the same time, it will actually drop the frost crystal, or the gamma root, where you had that signal booster placed.
Really?
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. It takes skill to get your timing down on the buttons, because you got to do it at exactly the same time. But when you do, man, you can start a row and do where you doing it for 19 of the 19 living glass or 19 circuit board calls for 152 star bramble or 152 gamma. Well, if you split that at 76, so if you do 76 gamma outside with your 76 star bramble, you can plant the rest of the crops in the biodomes and do like I do. I do one biodome on top of the default circular room and 9 freestanding. Everything else will fit in those biodomes and come out to be like do that with the landing pad, the 6 containers, and the the galactic trade terminal in the base. Comes out to like 1,975 complexity for a 2,000 complexity base.
See, I didn't use the biodome. I made a huge warehouse type room.
With the planters.
Yeah, because
the problem with that is that
you burn a lot of complexity points.
You're double handling effectively. We get the glass and the domes are harder to put in place in the first place to kind of gather the resources, but ultimately you end up spending more on the hydroponic trays because you're constantly having to fill them back up with carbon or plutonium every time. So you're
I'll tell you what.
Over time, you actually use more.
And this is Commander Argo talking?
Yeah.
Okay, do yourself a favor. Look up Zane's World. Zane's World, if you look in his playlist, look at the Farming Masterclass, okay? The first 2 episodes will explain all about base complexity and how to calculate the math to set up a maximum, depending on your playing style. Like, some guys like to sit there all day in their base and grind when they're harvesting plants, like living glass, where they sit there and harvest every 15 minutes. You can make major outputs of units by harvesting every 15 minutes on the living glass. You can actually make the most money doing it that way outside of stasis devices. Yeah. But if you do like a passive farm like I set up, the circuit boards are the best, because you're doing, you can,
Wolftooth in chat's just put watching friends eating cereal and watching you guys.
Oh, cool.
Popping into this
nice
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, subscribe to Zane's World. Watch his farming master class. You have to go to his channel and look it up in his playlist, because he done them about 2-3 months ago. Dude, he's like, it gives you I've watched him probably 6 times. I'll be honest with you, cause you have to watch it a few times to get to really actually get every morsel of information he puts in it, cause he dumps knowledge on you like bam, 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 bam. Zane usually is a character in his streams where he cuts up kids and sings and does this, that, and the other, and he's a hilarious streamer. I love him, man. But his guides are no nonsense, dude. When he does a guide, it's to the point. Get your pen and paper out, study, take notes, because he drops some knowledge on you in his guides. But yeah, you do yourself a favor, man. If y'all listen to anything I ever tell you about base building or farming, Zane's World's Masterclass is it. I mean, that's where I've gotten it all from. The glitching, no, not as much, but the masterclass, like calculating how to set up a farm, how to figure out what's your maximum potential of what you want to do with that base, the complexity of the items in that base, all that you can get in Zane's World.
Yeah, it's really, and it's concise as well. It's he puts it across in a way that's if you're like paying attention to the bit, like not watching it sort of while you're doing something else, but if you actually sit there and watch it, you will soak up a hell of a lot of information really, really quickly, and you'll be there and you'll be like, oh, I didn't, you'll start seeing it, and that'll actually lead on and feed into other stuff in the game as well.
Exactly.
You'll be like, oh, those efficiencies, I can see how maybe I can make something else be more efficient, like in the way I create products, or just tiny little tips. It all helps, doesn't it?
I'll have to look at that. Yeah, this base was kind of set up haphazardly because I wasn't planning on keeping this. I was planning on buying a freighter and then going out and exploring and finding something that would be more comfortable, you know, as a base setting up for either star plant or for fungus or whatever going on a planet that you can put it on. And after that, because I'm not enthralled with this planet, it has too many oceans, so you can't really use my exocraft, which I like to drive. So, I mean, it's kind of set up. It's set up just to make enough money so I can grab a freighter and then find something else.
I tell you what, instead of looking for lush, look for viridescent or humid when you enter a system. I found a lot of the times the viridescent or the lush, it's the same biome as the paradise and the lush planets. But the viridescent and the humid planets usually have, it's all landmass. It's not oceans.
Yeah, this one is, I don't even know what it is. It's got a, basically it's temperate. That's
temperate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took me a long time to get used to, was the different names for the lush planets. I think it's got like 5 or 6 different names for the lush biome.
Light showers, resources average, fauna ordinary, flora high, sentinel standard. I mean, it's a great planet, but with all the oceans, I can't. It's hard to get around, you know.
Yeah, I just about can't stand the lush.
Every 10 minutes because my planet has very strong storms. Yeah, man, you need to get there. If you can, get up to the space stations in
Korvax.
It's Korvax systems. Yeah, I was going to say GEC for some reason, and I don't know why. Korvax systems. If you power over to those, Wolf, you'll be able to find all the blueprints for the kind of thermic,
hazard protection,
the radiation, all the different hazard protections. You're looking for the theta versions, really. They're the strongest ones. They'll kind of give you the longest amount of time in that condition. And I would say even it's probably best just to put those into your main build and don't bother even putting the other ones in, just to save space in your inventory slots. So you can then use those slots to harvest farms, so glass, or you want to have as many slots as you can so you can be crafting as many products as possible in one time for kind of efficiencies, really.
Okay, buddy. Oh, no problem, dude. Oh, you got,
no problem, buddy.
Yeah, you got our channel names, man. If you got us friended on the PS4, man, you see a party chat kick up, man, jump on in.
Yeah.
Shoot, yeah. Okay, man. Hey, plug your show one more, or plug your thing one more time, dude. Before you go.
Cool.
Yeah, and no, you can't link it in the live chat. If you do, or if you are anybody that's listening or watching the stream later, that is interested in his content, check out my channel in the episode 11 in the comment section. I do believe he's already went and posted a link to it in the episode 11. It will show up a link in the comment section. So yeah, check him out, man, if you're interested in using the services, man. You know, because like Cobra said, man, we're a constellation. We all connect together to create something much bigger and much grander than just ourselves.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone out there that didn't hear or anything like that, you're looking for Titan Tracks. Titans Tracks. So that's TITIANSTRACK. Titans Tracks.
And if
sorry, S on the end there as well. But yeah, go and check him out on YouTube. He's got some cool stuff up there. I actually was having a listen through quite a few of the tunes, and I'm probably going to be stealing some of his music to use on my my intros myself, because I'm going to be building a new intro for the channel soon. So yeah, a massive thank you for reaching out to me as well the other day, Titan, to offer that, and you know, thanks for extending that out to everyone else. I well appreciate that. That's really cool of you, buddy.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. See you, buddy. Have a good night.
Peace. Cheers, buddy. Bye. Bye. Hey, that was cool, man. That was nice of Titan to stop by there.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Who we got left in the chat? We got Commander Argo, me, you, and who else?
I think that might be everyone. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to blue screen for 2 seconds. Yeah, no, that is it. That's just the 3 of us.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Nice. All right, Commander Argo, dude. Come on.
So Wolftooth, sorry, I've got, apparently I think Titan's voice sharing might have been off, maybe, because Wolftooth said he couldn't hear him.
Oh,
His
dude.
voice sharing might be off.
That sucks.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Hate that.
If that's the case, then, yeah, you definitely still go and check out Titans, and we'll try and get him back on another time when he's,
and I believe he posted in your top chat earlier in the stream. If I'm not mistaken.
Check it out, yeah.
So anybody who wants to check out his YouTube channel, man, scroll back in Simtex's top chat.
Wolftooth is asking if I could take his Instagram or phone number to teach him how to add intros and stuff like that. To be honest with you, dude, it's not something I'm really able to teach. The best kind of thing I can say is that there's a free app called Share Factory on the PlayStation Store. Go and download that, and it's essentially a free editing software that you can then use for all the stuff that you save via PlayStation. So you need to press the share button to save like the last 15 minutes or to start recording 15 minutes of video. You're then able to import it into Share Factory. At that point you're then able to add intros and transitions and things like that. Oh, you use Share Factory, okay. It's a little bit confusing. Cool. By all means, Wolftooth, if like one day you want, I mean, I don't want to, you know, I'm not that skilled at it in any way, shape or form. Like most of my stuff is just playing around, you know. I'm not a master at any of this, but any sort of information I've got that I can pass on to you that you sort of, yeah, I can, by all means, I can sort of give you tips from what I've learned so far, but I'm definitely not a YouTube whiz in any sense.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to catch me off stream and explain to me how to edit, because I don't know how to edit any of the live streams, like putting the intro into it or anything.
I don't think so much you can do it with the intros unless you've got it on PC, but for any,
that's what I was thinking.
if you wanted to make
an
actual
OBS,
like an edited video sort of thing, if you wanted to like record 15 minutes of footage, say for example, and then do like talk over the top of it, so that you sort of script out what you say rather than so that you can get everything across without it just being
cool.
Yeah, you know, then yeah, I can jump in a chat with you sometime and like help. Once you've done it once or twice, to be honest with you, with Share Factory, once you start looking at it and playing with it for like half an hour or so, it gets more and more intuitive. It is quite
cool.
It's baffling when you first look at it, but once you're like, oh right, okay, so that's me, like that is where I find the ability to do that. Like I couldn't work out how to do slow motion or adding sort of like little transitions from one scene to another so it looked nice, if you know what I mean, rather than just being like one video clip ends and the next one begins. They've got like loads of little transitions in there that you can add in, and it makes it all like just look a little bit more, I don't know, professional, I suppose.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
Dude, I have never, in all the hours I got in No Man's Sky, have ever had this much freaking trouble finding an S-Class hauler. Dude, I'd have had 6 by now on my main account. I've jumped into like 3 different systems searching for this. Man, I'm about to shut it down. It's it's getting bad.
Check out my video I've posted. I've got a nice video from Share Factory.
Yeah, like
cool, man. Yeah, I'll check it out later, Wolf. I'll have a little look when I get off stream.
And I've got like my main account, and I've always had this theory that S classes breed S classes. So like once I get my first one, the rest of them will just fall right in line. But getting the freaking first one's like pulling dang teeth, dude.
Hey, Wolf, don't worry about anyone else's opinions about videos you put out. Matter at all. Like if you put work into it and you put it up there and you like it, that's what it's there for. Like that's the only reason I sort of stream and everything like that is so I've got a record in the future of like games and experiences that I've had. It's just like a video diary. Really, it's easier than me actually putting any work into kind of keeping these memories. It's just all there for me if I want to come back and watch it. So yeah, don't think that there's any reason to do it. It's just whether you want to or not, man. If you want to get videos up there, do it. Other people's opinions don't matter. In fact, I'd say that some of the best content on YouTube probably comes from people that don't care about what people are going to think about it. They just put it out, and people either like it or they don't. You know, it's cool.
Yep.
You're never going to please everybody, trust me.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, dude. I had a pretty good support base. You know, a lot of the guys from the hub supported me doing this. Cause seriously, dude, if it wouldn't have been for Panda, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to Panda from the Hidden Panda Show, dude. If it wasn't for him, just like saying, "Hey, man, try it out, just do it. Come on my show, do something, you know, get out there." Man, I would have never, ever streamed YouTube. I mean, I had zero desire because I'm so self-conscious about my draw. Because I've caught a lot of flack from it in my life, so it's one of them things, and you know, just to get on this channel and stream some gameplay and just have the support that I've gotten from the community and my friends from the hub and other people, you know, it's been a wild ride, man. It ain't been that long. It's just been a few weeks, but yeah. Dude, I appreciate everybody that comes and watches the stream, you know, supports the channel as far as like likes and subs. You know, dude, like I said, man, it blows my mind every single time I jump on here. I mean,
it's hard to build a following. It is. It's not easy. I mean, and it takes a long time to get. But once you get those few core people that come in all the time and they know other people, then you'll see it jump up a lot.
Oh yeah, man.
I'd say as well, it's like you were saying, like S-class ships breed S-class ships.
Yeah.
Subs on YouTube breed subs on YouTube. As soon as you're past 1,000, as soon as you're past 1,000 subs, there's like it just grows. It's really weird. I don't know. See you soon, Wolf. We'll talk to you tomorrow. But
all right, Wolf, man. Have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you coming by,
bud. And stopping in the chat. It was nice to speak with you. Where was I?
Well, I mean,
yeah, it's weird. When I was streaming before in the vanilla No Man's Sky, I got up to about 800 or something like that subscribers because I was streaming like I'm streaming now kind of thing. And it was like it was weird though because like getting to like 800 subscribers was like the hardest thing. That was like my first goal. Was like I'd like to get up to like 100 subscribers. That would be cool. You know what I mean? That would be epic. I don't know if I'd ever be able to get that many kind of thing. And then as soon as you get there, like all of a sudden you've got like another 20 come out of nowhere, and you're like, how did it take that long to get 20 subscribers up in like, you know, it took weeks for that to happen, and then all of a sudden I get all of that in like an afternoon. It's really weird. It's like money, I suppose. If you've got loads of it, you get loads of it, but if you haven't got any, it's hard to come by.
Oh yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, and let me set the record straight on this, dude. I'm serious. This is for like my friends that that I've helped out in the in the game as far as like helping them out with tips and tricks and ways to do things. I'm gonna tell you, man, that's all this is ever going to be for me. It's not going to be. I'm not looking to be, anything other than just, hey, this is easier to do than typing it out on the amino. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely with you, man. I just, like I say, for me, it's more of a, putting stuff out there for my own personal memory, like, you know, it's, yeah. I like to be able to, like, I still every now and again I'll like click on like a video of like PlanetSide or Call of Duty like 8 years ago, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe that. And it's like your old friends are playing with you and stuff. It's just like a, you know, it's like a photo, isn't it? But nowadays, you capture that moment in time.
Too, so. And
yeah, it's true, man.
So, yeah. But there are groups like that though, and sometimes they can be really harsh too. Like on Twitch, if you don't make partnership or you know, affiliate or something like that, they get real nasty to you. You know,
oh man.
And it's dog eat dog, you know.
Yeah.
As it sounds.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I think that's why I'm enjoying it. It's because like there isn't any of that, if you know what I mean, with YouTube. That's why I think I like YouTube, kind of rather than Twitch as a platform, to be honest with you. Because I don't feel like there's any pressure on having subscribers or any of that kind of stuff. It's just like, it's just somewhere I can put videos up, and if people like it and get involved, they do. If not, that's cool. It's just for me. It's completely selfish, but ultimately that's kind of like the way I look at it. But you know, I'm not. But don't get me wrong. At the same point, like from my perspective, if more people were to get interested in watching it, and it like more people were, you know, it would probably motivate me more to put stuff up. If I knew that like some people out there were interested in doing it, so I do understand kind of like the growth thing, and it's kind of, you know, if you do reach like say 100 subscribers or something like that, that's like, it's just a cool feeling to be like, oh wow, there's 100 people out there that liked this video, like the videos I put out there, you know what I mean? It's just a nice way to kind of be like, oh wow, someone else is into this as well. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's cool.
Oh, dude, man.
I wouldn't mind if one day, like, if all of a sudden my channel blew up and people were like, oh yeah, let's watch Semtex. He's an awesome guy, he plays games. Like, I wouldn't, you know, I'd quite happily play video games if it was financially viable. You know what I mean? That would be amazing.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. That would be like
8 hours. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you'd shut it down at 8 hours.
Well, you know, if the public wants it, I'll provide it, man. Hell.
Oh, dude. No, man. I'm telling you what, dude. I've had fun. It just makes the gameplay fun, because I'm going to play the game regardless if I'm streaming or not. You know what I mean? And it's nice to, you know, get on the stream with you, and we can sit here and chat it up and talk about stuff and do this, that, and the other, man. And you know, and honestly, the last several streams, the concept of, you know, this is actually going on YouTube kind of thing hasn't even crossed my mind, dude. I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You just sat there chatting away.
Yeah, I'm just having a big old time, man, having fun playing with my buddy Semtex, man. And you know, when I first started streaming, it was like, oh my god, I was like so worried about messing up and saying something out of place or this, that, and the other.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It is weird. That's like, I know game, like Operation Game sort of picked up on me being perhaps a little bit more PC than I would be if I wasn't in a public forum. But like, I think that's just like because I'm aware that like there's a video record of something I've said, so I don't want to say something that someone could be or could take offence to. And there's like a record of that, and it kind of be offensive to someone in a way, if you know what I mean. So I'd rather just try and be, you know, because I've got, you know,
I'm with you on that one.
Brothers, and I've got younger brothers, and you know, they've got friends and everything. And if they were like, oh hey, check out, my brother likes that game, he's got a YouTube channel. I mean, I don't want like young kids coming to the channel and me being kind of like, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'd rather people sort of see it and be like, oh yeah, you're sort of, you know, an upstanding sort of person, and that, you know, I'd rather that than sort of someone come in and be like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a certain time where you can be a certain way after a certain time at night, right? Because you know the adults are watching.
That's usually us, man.
Yeah, you have to kind of watch it when you're in the afternoons, you know.
Well, not only that, it's just that when you're on YouTube full stop, anyone can press play on that video at any time of day. So, like, young kids could press play at this at 8 o'clock in the morning, and for us, when we put it up, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? And we're all sort of like... But, yeah, I just rather that I just a little conscious that I'd rather not put anything up that it could come back and bite me in the ass. You know?
I understand.
You can stream into private too, by the way, and then have the stream come out later too. And I've done that too, because there's sometimes where you don't want to, you want to be able to look over it before you put something out.
Exactly.
You know,
and it's no offense to anyone, and I do appreciate that people are like, oh, I'm just being me, and like I'm not going to be any different than I would usually be if I was in a private chat. But like
I've seen people offend people that way real quick.
You know what I mean?
Trust me, I know.
I've seen people drop. I mean, in a single stream, I watched somebody drop 50 people at once because of certain things they said. I mean, you had 50 people watching, and they went down to 3. You know, it's like, oh, that was something.
This is you've got to be careful. Yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful, and more not careful, but just considerate that not everyone's going to have the same opinion as you on something.
Right. That's why you always try to avoid politics and religion.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, trust me. Anybody that knows me, anybody that knows me in my personal life, dude, I'm like, I mean, me and Pandas had chats, like in conference chats or something, off air, like on the Mino. Yeah, I'm very outspoken about my politics, but yeah, you'll never know in YouTube because that is like a hot button.
No, and there's people you'll find out they'll come into your stream and they'll throw what I call bombs, purposely just to create drama and to stir things up. Yeah, and you really have to watch out for them because they can make a mess out of your chat in a whole hurry.
Well, and honestly, that's why I got like 6 freaking mods for a chat that only got like 30 subscribers. So, you know.
When I can work out how to do the mods thing, I'll definitely get on that.
Dude, what you do is...
I've done it. I've gone back on my phone and gone into the chat and like clicked on their name, but it doesn't give me the option to do it. I don't know where I'm going wrong.
Oh, let me see what I got going on for you. I'll show you real quick.
Can I ask you a quick question as well? Black Site 2, I'm travelling through, but I'm not getting anything like no comms or markers. I've popped back through just to double check it now.
Yeah, Black Site 2's up. I mean, it's just, it probably ain't loading because I was there earlier.
I had that issue. It took me 3 times to go through a portal to finally get a farm up.
Yeah. It's a pain, man. These servers is really wonky. Hey, Simtex, if you tap on somebody's name in your top chat, and I don't know if you have to update your YouTube or whatnot, but in mine, when I tap on somebody's name,
let me try it now. Hang on.
The very bottom option is add as moderator.
Are you doing this on a smartphone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I go
to it's a lot different on a tablet.
Yeah, see, I'm not actually watching the chat, so I can't see what
turn this down. Okay, so if you commented, do us a favour, Sword. Could you just comment in my chat?
I'm jumping over now. Hang on one sec.
If I can do it.
I do not want YouTube Red. Come on now. I got to add as soon as I open up the menu. Okay. All right, and let's see. What's going on here? Is this the live one too watching?
I really do love having a landing pad at my base. It really makes it kind of nice.
Oh, Funny Imps has popped in. Hello, Funny Imp. How are you?
Oh, dude, Funny Imps, welcome to the stream, brother.
What's going on, guys?
Not much, brother. Not much.
Good. Sorry, just want to interject for a second. I have actions when I click on your name. Go to channel, report, remove, put this user in timeout, hide user in this channel. That's it. No moderator thing.
No way. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's the only options it gives me. It's crazy, huh?
Like, I can go into, like, your top chat and tap on, let me find somebody, say Exploring Life. Oh, okay, no, it don't do it in yours. Okay, it's only in my. No, like my channel. When I go into my top chat on my channel, I can actually like say actually can you pull up mine real quick and post in mine? Because I don't know if I've added you as a moderator yet or not. Okay, like Slave Braddock's, it had been in my chat, so I tap on his name, and it says go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and then add moderator. And all you do is tap add moderator.
Don't have add moderator on the bottom. Have you got that stats for nerds enabled? Maybe that's because I haven't got that on.
No, I mean it's plain Jane YouTube. I ain't been into
that's
the.
Really weird.
Yeah, that might be a UK thing.
Possibly, yeah. I might have to do it on
But then again, I've updated YouTube like
annoying.
twice in the last 2 weeks on my phone, so you might have a version that needs to be, you know what I'm saying? You might have an update pending.
Possibly, yeah. I don't think so because I use I've just
It's
commented as
me,
well.
Mario.
I use YouTube all the time. This is what I mean.
And boom,
I would imagine
you are now moderator in my channel, dude. Congratulations, you have gotten the mighty wrench.
I feel honoured.
The mighty wrench.
I feel honoured. The mighty wrench of greatness.
That's right.
Yeah, that's really weird. I
don't beat nobody over the head with that wrench.
Is it live? So could I only do it in live? No, I can't.
No, you can actually. I actually when I added all my mods, I actually went back into a stream from the day before and pulled up the top chat replay.
Yeah, it just doesn't give me the option.
Yeah.
That's a little frustrating.
I'm sorry. Are you on Droid?
I knew that was going to come back to bite me. I knew it was going to come back to bite me. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why
Oh
I
my
don't see
goodness.
why iPhone would allow you to have an extra option in YouTube that
It probably
Android
don't.
wouldn't, eh?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd check your updates when you get off stream or have a chance or whatnot. Check and see if you got an update pending or something, because it might be
Yeah.
something new that they added. But yeah.
Maybe I'll be able to do it via the PSN browser. Maybe if I go in there
Yeah.
and go onto YouTube on that rather than the app and then go
Yeah.
in. Yeah, I'll see if I can do it like that. It'd be handy to be able to add a couple of people. Sorry, Funny Imps has come into the chat.
Yeah,
and we've
Funny.
just,
How's
like,
you doing,
talked
buddy?
rubbish over the top of him. I'm sorry, man.
Pretty good. Everything's going all right.
Dude, teach me how to catch an S-class hauler. I have seriously, man. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, dude, and have not found one yet.
I mean, I bet that I use the same method you do, where
I
I
know.
will reload after so long. That's really we're now. Of course, are you in a high economy or medium system?
Oh, you know me. I'm gonna be in the high.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
I'm actually standing on top. If anybody's watching the stream wondering what the heck I'm doing on this NPC ship, I'm actually standing on top of a.
Suicide.
No, I'm standing on top of a A-class max slot hauler because I ain't letting this sucker leave until I get an S-class to land.
But all right, so you know so one thing I've been doing is I know a lot of people don't, but you and I subscribe to the theory sword that S attracts S.
Yep,
right?
yep. That's what I was telling him earlier.
But I also subscribe to the theory that the same ship will attract the same ship. So
you know you're
I will
right.
actually waste the money, because essentially it's a waste, and I will buy that max slot A class, right? And then I'll go ahead and I'll reload and everything, and then I'll wait in that. I'll wait in that for a little bit, and if that doesn't work, I'll go back and I'll get an S class hauler, and I'll wait in that. So, and I'll just flip flop back and forth between it eventually.
You got me. You got me. You know what? You sold me on the idea. Yeah, we're buying it, baby. We're buying it. Yeah. Well, see, honestly, it ain't gonna hurt me either way, cause I have 0 ships. I got the fighter that I found. Oh God, 77 million. Jesus, it's hurt. I ain't paid this much for a ship in a long time. But yeah, I actually I don't have no ships but my fighter, And I'm going to keep the fighter. So what I'm going to do, and I got the upgrades on it, so I'm not going to leave it at the trade station. If anybody's watching the stream right now, I'm going to show you how to do this. You actually claim your old ship back, and you can do it for no money or no cost. And then you fly up to your, oh, quit shooting my ship and get in, dude. Okay. Then you fly up to your freighter and go grab one of the junk ships that you've previously bought and had ready for the swap out. And what you do is just grab the junk ship, come back down to that trade station, and trade out for the hauler I just bought. And it's a no money exchange if you've already bought the ship and it's your old ship sitting there, so it don't cost you to trade it back. And what happens is if like you have an S-class hauler, 48 slot S-class hauler, the majority of the ships that you'll want to purchase, either you'll get a significant discount. You can purchase another S-class hauler for like 39 million, or you can get them for free depending on what you're buying. Like anything other than an A-class max slot hauler will be a free trade for you.
Yeah, I saw earlier that you ended up getting a freighter.
Yeah, and you know what, dude? I am so pissed. This thing was red and white. It was slick, dude. Oh man, it was worth it for being a C-class, cause man, it was like the color scheme was badass. I warped one time and it turned freaking mint green and blue.
See, that's another thing to mention to people.
That is as well. Is just as you did that, I got that blue and red one, the cheapest one I could find, and I warped and it turned completely red.
Yeah.
It was just so weird.
Okay.
No Man's Sky.
Just a disclaimer or a warning. When you do this trick with the swapping out and going up to your freighter and grabbing another ship, I want you to look at this hauler. It's not on the pad at all. It's not touching. It's floating over the pad. Do not touch this freaking ship until you've traded back. Because if you do, it will float away. And you'll be sad-faced.
Sad face.
And now that I've claimed it, it's back on the pad. And you're good to go. But don't... Oh, son of a... Oh, dude. I thought an S-class just dropped beside it was a B. I was like, you mother...
You know, I did that once, and I don't know what I did. I think I tried to do something else. Maybe I did what you just said, but when I claimed it back, I actually had to fill it up with plutonium because it was empty, and it was on the permadeath, so I had to, put another 200 of plutonium in. And so I don't know what I did because I ended up doing it again later just to see what would happen, and I was fine. It did it without wanting the fuel, but I did something. I don't know what. And it was like I was taken off from the ground. But just like you said, and anyone that does this, you'll notice when you trade the ship, or when you try to trade back, it will kind of make the noise as if the landing gear comes up and it's ready to take off.
Mm-hmm.
So it will still be there. Just make sure you don't do anything in between.
Well, if any of y'all have time to watch that video, I got a video, like one of the first few uploads I ever dropped, which ain't that far down on my playlist, but it's down there, of me. I accidentally hit my share button and recorded a 15-minute video, and I edited it up when I put it on YouTube, but I accidentally recorded myself doing this. I was unaware I was recording, but I actually bumped one of the A-class haulers that I had just traded for at a trade station for an S-class, and yeah, that sucker went floating off into nowhere. I'm sitting here like, and I had no mic on, so it was like,
that.
I was like, what the heck? what? No!
Yeah, and then you and someone else put, I don't remember if it was yours, but if it wasn't yours, it was someone else, and I saw them, they were able to actually reclaim the ship. After, while it was floating in air.
I actually done it, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me claim the ship. Like I just bought this wicked S-class fighter landed. It was like gray with purple accents, and I had my S-class hauler with me. So I wasn't going to trade my S-Class hauler for it, so I was going to give up an A-Class for it, or A-Class hauler for it. When I went up to swap out and grab an A-Class hauler to come back and get it, I bumped it. And I bumped it right as I walked up to it to interact with it. So I had the interaction screen up, and I was moving all my product over to the fighter.
Hey, Purple Banana, how are you, buddy? Purple Banana's just popped into the chat, guys.
And when I got out of the menu, I realized the freaking ship was floating away, dude. Oh, I was so mad. I had to reload my freaking save to fix it, because I was still I couldn't get out of the menu because I was floating away with the ship.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It was wild. And the sad thing is I come back and sat at that trade station like an hour and never found that S-Class land again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was...
So now that you have the freighter, be careful when you're flying up to it. Myself and Lily Hop, she actually mentioned this on the Cobra stream that night she was on. We both have done something where, you know, you fly into your freighter all fast and everything, and you run into it. Normally you just spin around a whole bunch, but with at least these normal freighters, if you do that, you will just float backwards into space. And Dark Lord mentioned one time he did it, and he just let it go, and he actually went through a planet, just floating backwards. You have absolutely no control. So if that happens, just give up and reload.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. I'm quick on that reload, man. I don't even play anymore, man. If it looks like I'm glitched out, whatever. That's what I was telling Operation Game one day, because he was like, "Man, I'm getting tired of falling through the planet. I'm like, dude, why is everybody sweating falling through the planet? When you land that freaking ship, it generates a save file.
Yeah, just
hit the freaking reload.
Right next to your ship, yeah.
I'm like, reload to save. Everything will be rendered, and you'll be right there beside your ship. And it takes less time than it does to render out or to use the terrain manipulator to get out.
unless
I'm glad you're doing well, Purple.
What's that, Commander Argo?
Unless it happens on permadeath.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I've had it happen with me, and I've reloaded, and you're just standing next to the ship. You're okay.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, don't you create a save file on permadeath? Like when you get out of the ship, doesn't it save for your main save? Or do you actually have to hit a planetary save?
Nope, it does. It's the same thing as a normal. As soon as you jump out.
Because I know you only have that one save. You don't have a previous save.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have that backup, but it's like it doesn't record the glitched terrain. Now that could just be me. That could have just been that, and that was just one instance, you know. So someone else could have different results.
And like I told Operation Game is, like, if you don't have a landing pad, especially if you don't have a landing pad, when you land your ship, just wait until you see the grass render in front of you, like the blades, like the terrain will render, but like the little individual grass blades don't always render right away. As soon as you see the grass render through your cockpit windshield, you can jump out. Everything's loaded.
Yeah. Way.
But
I've just walked all the way to your base.
Oh, dude.
And all I've got is 2 combos there.
Yep, it didn't load, dude. I'm telling you, man, if the beacon does not pop up when you come through that portal, just save yourself a trip, man. Like, jump back through the portal and come back.
I was trying to see if Dark Lord had went to my planet, since he had asked about it the other night, and I've gone to it 2 or 3 times, and there's no comballs. But I don't know if he's actually gone there though.
It ain't that. The comballs ain't showing up. I mean, I'm serious, man. The freaking server right now is a junk. I'm
like
really
pause your game. So have you lost connection? Because I'm off.
Oh, I guarantee you I'm off. But what'll happen is, like, I can shoot. I'm about afraid it might kick the stream if I do it. I'd almost say, because what'll happen is if you look and you see that's offline and you're not streaming or doing anything, you just want to get back online. Hit your PlayStation button to back out of the game, where it's still running, but it's running in the background, but you jump out. Okay, go up to your settings and check your network, like do a network signal check.
Yeah.
And let it do that, let it cycle through that, and then come back, and the online services will be back on.
Yeah, that's worked for me every time so far.
But like I'm beginning to learn, like if you warp into a base and it's not rendered or it's not loaded, like with my signal beacons or my beacons, if it's not loaded up when you warp into the system, just call your freighter and land in it and reload your save. And I'd try if it didn't work the first time, try it a second just to be for good measure. If it don't work the second time, just leave, cause if it ain't kicked on in 2 tries, go to another system and do something else and come back to it later. But yeah,
the other
it's
thing
making
I learned,
farming hard, man.
Yeah, I know. One thing Dark Lord mentioned, and I assume it works because it's worked every time, but if you go through a portal, this is for portal use. If you go through a portal and the base isn't there, come back out, and maybe if you know a base that is definitely there, go to it, visit it, let it load, let it completely render, and then go back to the new base that you're trying to go to, and it should be there. That's usually supposed to only be for people who are making small changes to their base. If you remember a few weeks ago, on Zane's stream, he went to someone's base, and he had, I think it was Master Martin's base, and Martin got on this chat with him, and he said, "Oh, you can still see this whatever structure." He said, "I moved that a while ago." So Zane comes back out of goes back through the portal, went to another planet that he knew, went to one of Xenoslav's planets, then came back to Martin's planet, and it was as it should be. So sometimes that happens.
Oh yeah, well it's like I said, you got to trigger it. Like I don't know what the trigger is that causes the server updates.
Yeah.
But yeah, the server has the update, and like on your PS4 save file, it's got the base the way you've left it, and it'll always load for you the way you've last left it. But for other players, it only loads what last updated to the server. So sometimes, and I've noticed, like if you will delete an item and rebuild it, and then save your game and exit completely out of the game and reload, it will I think there's something in that process that triggers an upload to the server, and it fixes it on the server. But yeah, if you fixed it and like with these online services being off, and it didn't upload when you completed your base, and then you come back and you're actually online, that's a way to kick the rendering or kick the server to update.
Okay.
And I'm gonna buy me another one of these A classes while I'm here. This is the second one that's landed here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it too, just to start collecting some haulers. It ain't 33 million. I'm good for it.
Yeah,
it's just units.
What have you been doing to farm so far, or to make units so far?
Who, me? Dude,
yeah,
dude, I've got, this is my third, my new save account. I've already moved to the consortium hub, man, and set up. I got all them them sword farm bases to nail, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make up what I've spent tonight. If they load. If they load, the bastards.
If they load. Allegedly.
Freaking Sean Murray.
He's trolling all of us.
Oh yeah, that's why he's hearing the frustration in Simtex's voice, because he's trying to make some units and Sean's trolling him.
I've just walked 15 minutes to the base because I didn't want to bring a bloody
dude,
because this planet's so awesome. But it's a nightmare. You can't drive here anyway because it's like literally mountains everywhere. So I've like walked here with knowing this. I saw the combos pop up and I was like, yeah, the base is there, but the market, but no, I got all the way there. And base signature, just 2 combos, that's it.
Oh man, that's brutal.
It's weird, yeah. Usually you don't get any of it load, you know what I mean? You don't get like half of it load and the other half not.
Okay guys, now I'm going to show you this. If y'all look, if anybody watching a stream or watches the replay on this, you see the ship icon, or the little blip on my radar? That is my old save ship, or the ship I just traded. So, like I said, it will always show up until you leave the system. That ship will always show up on your radar. Like, you can go explore another planet and come back, and that ship will still be on your radar on this planet. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I wanted to...
No, that is cool. That's a good tip.
And like I said, it's floating again, so just be real careful when you walk up to it. Yep, I'm gonna end up having to do like I did on my second save, dude. I actually, I had a whole fleet of A-class haulers because I couldn't get a freaking S-class to load. And then as soon as I got my first S-class, it was like, you know, I couldn't get enough money to buy them fast enough, you know?
Yeah, on this one, I'm settling with A's. I don't care. I did camp out for the S-class fighter because I wanted to be as overpowered as possible for the final base mission.
Oh, dude. Oh, and Dark Lord told me today, I did not know, you only got to kill one of them son of a guns and then run like hell.
I
got black screen today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I spent hours getting every blueprint to the Cyclotron Ballista so I could be as powerful as possible. I get up into space and I'm ready. If you saw that the one blog I put up and I showed the I showed my setup on the ship and I was like, I think I'm ready for my first battle. And it's like fully kitted out Cyclotron and mostly kitted out phase beam. I get up, I killed one. It was like return to the armor. It's like, oh, are you kidding me?
Trolled.
Yeah, seriously.
It looks worse though, doesn't it? Because that Sentinel freighter comes in. You're like, do I have to kill that? Like, that's what you immediately think when you go up into space. You don't think, I actually have to kill one fighter.
I actually ran away from it. I ran away from that and took out a few of them, and you know, I started feeling good. So I went back to the freighter to take it out. It was gone. It wasn't there anymore. Yeah. So if you fly far enough away, it will just
go away.
Leaves.
Yeah, dude, that was like the on my first save and my second save, I killed the pirate in the atmosphere, and the Sentinel fighters came after me in the atmosphere. I never seen the Sentinel freighter warp in. It warped in on me today. I'm like, holy freaking crap, I gotta kill this freaking thing. I said, yeah, we're not finishing base missions today. But shoot, yeah, dude, that was like, good grief. Alright, guys, I think I pushed my luck enough in this system. I'm gonna move on to the next. I've gotten 2 A-class 48 slots out of this system, so that's a good day for one system anyway. Let's look for, see if I can find another decent Gek and see. Well, no, let's try a Viking. I need some more blueprints.
Pardon me, sorry guys, don't mean to yawn anyway.
What time you got, Simtex?
It is 3:30 in the morning.
Dude, you're a beast, man. He's a beast, man. Funny imp, man. This dude streamed like 15 freaking hours yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What
I'm on that push to try and get double swords time in game, even though I started after. just so I can be like, well.
Was it day 5, 70 hours?
What kind of chair do you have? I think I need to get the kind of chair you have.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's actually a really cheap one. I got an office chair from Amazon with a mesh back and like a headrest. It was only £35, which is, I don't know, maybe $50.
Yeah, that's
Something
not
like
bad
that.
at all.
And it's awesome. It's like one of the most comfortable chairs I've ever sat in.
It comes equipped with a pee bucket and everything, man. Oh my goodness. No, man, Simtex is a freaking trooper, dude. We jumped on Friday night, and you stayed up like 5 that morning doing the glyph path with me.
Like that,
yeah, man. We hit the glyph path Friday night and me and him both got our 16 glyphs. And then Saturday we jumped on together and streamed together and done the pilgrimage to the Hallelujah system to get the S-Class multi-tools.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, man. He got the alien and I got the experimental. And
okay.
Yeah, man. Simtex, man. He's like my mate right here, man. He is like really. He's come in. Man, he's come in and helped me out with his channel so much, man. And you know, we'll do dual streams.
No, that's rubbish. So I've just come into the chat and we've both been streaming at the same time, and that's all it is.
Dude, man,
I haven't helped you in any way. I don't know what
man,
you're talking about.
if you know how many subs I picked up just because I've been telling people I'm streaming with Sean Murray, you know.
Yeah, damn Cobra for that, man. I'm never going to live that down. Everyone I meet in the No Man's Sky community forever, I'm always going to get that, I think. It's annoying.
Oh my god, man.
So how did the combos load up for you on the not the glyph path, on the Hallelujah system?
The funniest thing.
That was pretty crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh sorry, I've got someone in the Okay. Fred Dist in the chat says, but sometimes I have to shave one leg, so when in bed I feel like there's a woman next to me. Well, Fred.
Nice.
I think maybe you need to get out there a little bit more, buddy. Maybe hang around in the English guy stream like stupid o'clock in the morning's probably not going to solve that situation, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get out to the club or something.
Oh my god. Somebody was on stream talking about The Stranger the other day. I'm like, oh my god, no guys, really? It's like you sit on your hand for like 15 minutes and then rub one out. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm like, yeah, man, only on YouTube, baby. Oh my god, man, this is too fun. We was I don't know if I said anything to you. Did I tell you what Operation Game done to us the other night? Funny.
What's that?
Oh, dude's like, he's a trip, man. We was doing the glyph path, and he was on like it was me, him, and me, Simtex, and Operation Game on the chat, dude. And we're finishing up the glyph path, man. It's late as crap, man. I think it was like 1:30 before we got done my time. And man, we're both about half asleep. About half an hour before the stream ended, Operation Game realized if he went into the chat settings and selected not to share his voice chat, that me and Simtex could hear him, but nobody else could. And dude went through a list of 100 freaking names he called the trolls on YouTube channels, and I mean it was colorful, baby. Me and Simtex spent the last 30 minutes laughing our ass off, and nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
Oh my! And then Simtex named one of the creatures on the planet one of the one of the words.
So, not to be done.
Yeah, man. So if you ever roll by Simtex's old original system and you see something called I ain't even gonna say it. There you go. There you go. That was it, man.
Fred's just put something else in the chat. So he's put, if I weigh 99 pounds and eat 1 pound of nachos, am I 1% nacho?
1% nacho. That's nice. Oh God, Dark Lord, of course.
I believe you would be.
Seems legit to me.
Yep. 1% nacho, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. I think that should be your new PSN.
Yeah, change your name to 1%
nacho. I think you should call
nacho.
yourself to the 1% nacho. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, right there.
Yeah, dude. and we was on the other night, and Drunken Taco from Cobra jumped over in the party chat, man.
Oh, did he?
Oh God, dude. Oh yeah.
Purple
we was
Bananas just asked in the chat. Sorry to butt in again, but he's asked if I may ask, how did you all meet? I'm asking because of your different accents. Funnily enough, it's kind of it's a bit of an odd one. That I think myself and Sword watched Zane and also Cobra TV, who are big kind of. Well, that's like very popular in the No Man's Sky community. So I'd seen Sword sort of in the chat before, he'd seen me, and whenever we were sort of in the same videos, we just because we'd notice each other were there, we'd say hello. And then I think one day we just added each other on PSN, didn't we? We got
yes,
together
sir.
On a stream. I don't think we even sort of just chatted. I was like, I think you said you were going to stream, and I was like, oh, I'll stream as well. We just threw it up, and that's just how we met, really.
And that's how the Sword and the Sim show began.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it's cool, man. It's awesome.
Heck yeah, dude.
Fred Durst again. Sorry. Do you think Tarzan was a virgin before he met Jane, or was he clapping Gorilla Cheeks, asking for Purple Banana?
Oh, that's cold, man. That's cold.
I don't know. Maybe Tarzan still is. We don't know who Jane really was, do we? We don't know if Jane was in fact Jane, or maybe she was Joe and she was pre-transgender. You never know.
Hey.
There's a whole host of things that could have been going on there, bro.
Well, I guarantee if they remade that,
weirder.
yeah, you'll never look at Tarzan the same.
I see Dark Lord's in the chat now.
Yeah, man, Dark Lord, welcome back, buddy. Dark Lord, man, I'm gonna tell you what, a big shout out to Dark Lord, man. Dude holds it down in the YouTube chats, man. He's in Zane's almost daily. Anytime Zane's streaming, and that's where I know him from, is from Zane's streams. And Zane plugged me one time on his stream, and Dark Lord hasn't missed a show, dude. Hats off to him, man. I appreciate you coming by and appreciate your support, buddy.
Yeah. Dark's coming to this side of the stream as well, which has been really cool, man. It's been really nice for everyone to sort of share their support, really, because, yeah.
And he saved the day the other night at the Glyph Pass, dude.
I'm still blown away.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
even came in. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You remember when he coached Zane through it that one time?
Yeah.
That was a crazy one because you got two different people on two different platforms doing that. So that part.
Oh yeah,
that,
man.
You know, that is pretty incredible.
Well, see, Simtex had 2 glyphs and I had 3, so we couldn't find all the glyphs, and it didn't rent. You know, I had all 16 of mine, but he was missing one, and Dark Lord come out, man, and give him a cord for a portal address. And it was like 3 minutes from the freaking portal, man. I mean, it was, yeah, man. He saved the freaking day, man.
Glyph, yeah, it was a save because I didn't want to end the stream without getting the final glyph because that was the whole point of that stream was like we'd go and get all the glyphs and it'd be the first Sword and Sem show or Sem and Sword show, however you want to put it, kind of thing. And it was an adventure, man. But yeah, it was awesome when we've got that final glyph. That really was like, yeah, it was a really cool feeling.
Yeah, and then Sim thought he was going to be able to end the stream. He was like, yeah, I think I'm going to call it tonight, guys. I think I'm going to call it tonight. I said, no, you're not. You're going to come see my base, ain't you? He said, yeah. So we went to Circuit City and racked up on some circuit boards, dude.
Yeah, it went from zero, probably less than 100,000 units to over 22 million in like less than 3 minutes. Just one harvest. It was awesome.
Wow.
Heck yeah, man.
That's insane. And then the next day we did the Pilgrim Path, and then after we did that, Sword grabbed me a portal address to come up and be into Hub. So we flipped over here, and then over the last like day and a half, I put up.
Dude's already got a full-out circuit living glass or liquid explosive base. Funny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man, like full on, like Sword style, baby.
Yeah, need to add it to the hub, but as soon as as soon as we can guarantee that it's going to show up for other people and it's like safe for the server, I'm just going to jump. I'm going to go to a new base because this one's done. It's ready to rock.
Have you dropped a beacon at that base yet?
I'm going to do it as soon as I get back from the portal this time. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, man.
Yeah. As soon as I do that, if you wouldn't mind flying over actually and checking.
Yeah, as soon as you drop the beacon, man, let me know. Stuff. I'll jump over.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known about the location without Zane's World. Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, Zane's World, man. He's a dude. His website, the Zane's World Farmers Market, or the rare resources, man. Good assets to have.
Purple put in the chat. Neither the law of conversation of matter. I'm a little bit lost there, Purple. I'm not. Maybe that was in response to something that was said. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm sorry, bro. You might have to elaborate a little bit for me to get that one. Fred Durst, but that makes 0 sense, bro. Underneath Purple's comment, I have to kind of agree with him there. It does. Sorry, I keep bursting in on top of everyone trying to keep up
no,
with
you're
chat,
good,
man.
brother. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the burn, man. I had to get out. I actually had to do some work today.
Me too, actually, buddy. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna probably be like another half an hour on, I reckon, and then I'm probably gonna call it because I want to grab this, farm this base, get back, put that up. If you wouldn't mind really quickly checking.
Oh heck yeah, man!
It does load to the server, and then if that's the case, then when I get on tomorrow, I can start going out and harvesting this to create a seed for a new one, and then I can bust out and find a new planet somewhere.
It'd be a really nice addition to the bases. If you have a group of people and their friends, right? Have a friends list. To be able to portal their base without actually having to go through the portal and take an exocraft to their base, where you can actually just kind of either go through a station portal to pop down to their base.
Yeah, somebody brought that up today. Yeah.
Someone mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I think that would be a really good idea. With like you could have that's another reason why I think it would be good for hubs and everything, and like guilds kind of thing, or tribes, clans, however you want to put it. But like if you were a member of, like say, the Amino Federation or whatever, like a registered part of that with Boyd or something, then you would get that list of like people's homes address, and because you'd be like a trusted member, if you see what I mean. So you could go and farm their bases, and it would give you even more incentive to become part of a hub, like part of a collective as well. Right. I think that would give people like a good reason to go to the other side of the galaxy to become part of a hub, you know what I mean? Because then they get the benefit of all of those resources and stuff, rather than it being like now where you can just visit anyone's base anywhere and use it whether or not you're sort of tied to them or no in any way.
Right. Yeah, the one thing that I brought up once was just if the portal would at least store like your last 5 or 6 locations, almost like the teleporter did, but I really wish the teleporter would hold more than just your last 4, which is, and it really honestly is just your last 3, because your home system's space station is in your list. Like if you're trying to go from your base, and if you're trying to teleport from your home systems or any system's terminus, your home base is there. So you're already missing at least 1 slot. So if it made it so that it would hold more, at least like your 10 last visited ones or something. Because what I like to do is I try to hold one. I try to keep like like before I settle down, at this base, I did a couple portal moves to a few different places, Amino Hub and Consortium, and I think one other place. And I try to keep them in my teleport list by not using another terminus. I just try to warp everywhere. But eventually, it just happens where I have to use the teleporter to get somewhere, and then that's going to kick one of the places out.
Dude, I got one that'll blow your mind. If you want to move back, like say you've been over at the Consortium thieving bases, and you've lost your teleporter. Get out, buddy. I know. And you've lost your teleporter code or teleporter save, and you want to get back to a system in the Amino without having to claim another base or whatnot. What you do is like you got the portal codes from the wiki, from bases that you've sown and systems you've been in. What you do is you load up your you load up on like scan flora, scan fauna, scan and shooting sentinels and killing fauna on the guild missions. And the reason you load up on them is because I think it has to be a mission that's offered in the trade station or in the space station that's in the system you're going to. But go back through the portal to one of your original systems that you've already claimed a base in previously and complete the mission. Then come back through the portal, go back up to the space station and use the terminus, and it should have the mission in the mission that you completed in parentheses in the terminal's data or save stored data, and you can use the terminus to go back to the system.
So that's, you have to have had a base in that system for it to work?
Honestly,
because I have been trying that,
that's the trigger I think that causes it.
Okay.
Because
I've been way more missed than hit on that one lately.
Yes, I was getting ready to say, because I've tested, I've tried it 4 times. It's worked twice out of 4 tries.
Yeah,
and I don't know what the trigger is for it. I'm still I ain't really had time to fool with it as much to try and see what the trigger is for it. But I'm thinking that is what the trigger is. It's got to be a system you've actually either owned a base in or have been in a certain amount of hours.
Okay.
Because like when I first come to the Amino Hub, I was going to set up a living glass base, and I was like, I'll be doggone if I'm going to wait to buy all that copperite or farm all that copperite off of my plants, because that was back when I wasn't playing online as much. And I used that trick to go back to my original system, which had the plants that were in the caves, like in big old bubble-looking, fan-looking jokers, that had copperite as a secondary. And
right.
Yeah, I farmed enough copperite off that planet to seed that glass factory base I built, or the glass house base I built.
Somebody mentioned scan for secondary copyright on someone's stream recently.
Me?
And
mine.
I could not believe that I never thought of doing that.
I know.
Because I'm telling you, getting copyright it's almost worse than trying to get Star Bulb out in the wild.
That was
Rick. Trying to chase animals around and feeding them is a pain in the butt.
That was Empty Benches, Rick McPherson.
Okay.
Empty Benches told me to do that, and I knew it and have done it and wasn't even thinking about it when I was out there feeding all them dang animals getting copperite.
Because sometimes you'll get a
you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get gas secondaries.
Yeah, actually, the base I'm in right now, I put a trade terminal in it. It sells radon, and I'm so happy for that, because radon is that's the most rare one for me. When I'm at the trade stations, I can find people selling the most nitrogen and the most sulfurine, but freaking radon, nah, forget it. It's so rare, it's not even funny.
Sulfurine's always been the bear for me, because I never go on hot planets like the Selenium. Like, I'm always at, like, because see, radon will spawn on a gamma planet, I think. Gamma or fungal.
Right.
And then nitrogen.
It's ice and gamma.
Yeah, so radon will spawn on gamma. So when my living glass bases, what I do is I always drop 2 or 3 atmospheric harvesters outside the build restriction. For me personally,
nitrogen for him.
Yeah, well, yeah, but see, like with the what was it? What is it? The circuit board farms. All my circuit board farms produce nitrogen at the lush planets.
Yeah, that's where you'll get your nitrogen from.
Yeah, so
you get nitrogen from lush and and fungal.
So
we'll give you those.
I was dropping like at all my bases, I got 3 harvesters at each one of them for gases. And on top of that, my second save, I went on a project where I created 45 gas harvesters through the portal. Like I had 3 sets of 15 addresses from Zane's World's
oh,
stasis
from that
device.
big build he did.
Yeah. And I took the portal addresses. What I done is I screenshot it when he put them up, and kept it. And actually I modified it a little bit because there was some to where you had to do like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
I actually played around using like multiples of the same glyphs to get different planets. I just went out exploring and found 45 planets, man. And like I said, most of the planets I had was like, you would punch in 3 glyphs, and then the rest of them was the same. Was like one of the was like the other 8 would be the same glyph. So like you could zip through the portal and be back and doing it again in like 2 minutes. So it wouldn't take you all night to harvest 45 harvesters.
Yeah.
But what killed me was the freaking portal load. Like, you jump to the portal and crap, you go eat lunch and come back and
right.
But yeah, I had that set up and I run through it one time and I said, crap, it's too much work. Because by the time I do all this, man, I can freaking just hit my farm circuit.
I'm ever going to be even interested in going on to the next tier stuff, because I've never done anything other than this tier of farming. So either living glass explosives,
this is my
once
philosophy.
you do it.
Yeah, go ahead, Funny.
No, I was just saying, once you start to do a few, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna get 5 million for something, for like the second tier item, and then you do that a couple times. You try to go back to living glass, and you're saying, what? 700? No. I can't take it. I need to go back to the high level stuff. I'm too big time for this now.
Yeah, I get you. I just think that all the cryogenic stuff and all of that it's just too much. Like I don't mind like explosives or living glass or the circuit boards like that. Yeah, you sort of harvest 4 crops, like make a product. You know what I mean? But having to go and get all the different gases and search for rare stuff, and it's I don't know. It just seems like so much hassle. And like ultimately, you could have, if you've set up or you've got like sword spaces where you've got 5 of these to harvest in a row, you make the same money in like a quarter of the time, I'd imagine. Just
see, and that's kind of why I wanted to do this second save, to kind of, because everybody's on this gas harvester and stasis device kick, but with the bases I have sown, if you hit it really hard, like with a speed run, I think I can make more money harvesting these bases than you can doing stasis devices.
And don't forget, with the gases, because it is a bear to set up all the marrow bulb you need, all the
it's a project.
and all the heat capacitors. Just buy the stuff seriously from the high economy systems, because in the higher ones, the pilots, they'll sell them up to 700 at a time. I was complaining about Radon, and I found a planet recently, and I just renamed it Radon. So I know to go back to it.
Yeah, I think Captain Argo was. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
There's a really bad bug with the harvester, right? That it'll lock you out. It happened to Quantum Joe, and it was bad enough to basically corrupt his saves. So what happens is it gets
tell Captain Joe if he will go to another Quantum system, Quantum Joe, he'll have to claim a base on another system. But if you go to a fresh portal that's been undiscovered, like any portal that you have discovered already, like all the ones that I have on my main save are locked.
Yep.
And I had to go to a new planet and a new system, find the portal and activate it, and that fixed it for. It fixed it for that portal, but all the other ones
that's
are.
What he had to do. But it basically not only did it lock out his portal, it screwed up the inventory on his freighter. It corrupted that too.
Really?
Oh
my God.
Yeah, it did some really bad stuff. We're like, oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
The scariest thing that happened with my. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll go.
So yeah, you may want to think twice about using the harvesters until you find a way to fix that, because he almost lost his save. So, you know, and you're talking 200 hours worth of work where
yeah.
you've got a freighter and everything else. It's just, you know, not worth it to me to build. And the harvesters, once they break, you won't get anything back. And they're kind of expensive to build. So.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is odd. I ain't ever had this happen to me. I'm sitting at Simtex's system, waiting on him to come back through the portal, and the NPC freighters, not the capital, the NPC freighter in this system, in the freighter group, just started getting attacked, and I got a distress signal from it.
Oh, that's never happened to you?
I've never had that happen, dude. It's always been when you warp into the system.
Yeah, I get it.
Take part in that one, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you destroy the ships in this one, they're gonna give you all the Herox, all the Limium, and all the other rare stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm in my brand new hauler. I ain't got nothing.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So I already refused.
So when you see them, you get way more resources from those than the mega battles with the capital freighters.
Oh, dude.
Way more resources. So they are far more worth it.
Yeah.
And they're just as easy. They're not 3-star fighters, nothing like that. So.
Yeah. Now I'm waiting on Simtex to come show me where his base is with my empty hauler so I can fill it up with goodies.
So, I just got done with a run on my farm. Just got done with a run on my farm. 42 million on my run.
Nice.
That's good. That's really good.
What's your run consist of? Are you like multiple harvesting over a period of time or something? Yeah.
Yep. Circuit boards and living glass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the active grinding farms where you're actually hitting the farm going through cycles before you're harvesting before a cycle. You can make some killer money.
Yeah, quick.
You know, and a lot of the reason I don't have like a grind farm to where you say, "Hey, what's up, Season?" You just popped in the chat. Reason I don't have a grind farm is because all the farms that I've set up is more or less for people to come in and warp in and visit and leave, you know, to where they're not having to, you know, they'll come grab it and move on to the next one. So they're all passive farms that are a single harvest.
Yeah, see, well, I'm doing living glass until all the stuff, because all the stuff for a circuit board goes really slow. So what I'll do is I'll do a bunch of living glass, right, and wait until everything's grown for my circuit boards, and then basically harvest my circuit board stuff and do that, and then go sell all at the same time. And it seems to work out pretty well.
And the other thing, when you have a base like that, and Simtex, this will work for you as well. You know, not getting into stasis devices and fusion igniters, it's also fairly easy to create. If you got circuit board, it's not too hard to turn those into quantum processors, or if you're doing liquid explosives, to turn those into freighter fuel. If you have just a few other, you need all the gases to do it, but if you're purchasing all of them, it's not that bad, and it's easy way to at least make yourself 5 million per one. And oh my goodness, you guys should see this. I'm gonna post this one. I'm actually gonna I'll do a video for it too. So
what is it?
I'm in the system. I just went to some random system, and I got this reddish pinkish pink squid.
Nice.
So Dark Lord, if you're still with us, not too far from where you are, not sure if you're into the squids, but there is one close by. Actually, there's two close by.
Exotic ship.
Yeah. This is it's pink.
That lucky SOB Dark Lord will probably get a glitch squid that's got freighter slots. Dude. I mean, he's the only person I know to fall in a bucket full of crap and come out smelling with a rose in his mouth, you know?
There's a guy named Genetic Code who's the same way.
Yeah. So. He done 166 jumps to the Galactic Hub.
That's a crazy one.
Dude, what up, funny? It was Dark Lord's in the chat. He done 166 jumps to the Galactic Hub to get a freaking freighter from Zane's system. Dude jumps in, grabs it first try, S-Class. And
That's
I don't feel bad not one bit that thing turned red on him instead of yellow.
Yeah, nor do I. I was like, that's karma right there after me sitting there reloading and fighting for 6 hours flat out.
Yeah, he posted in the chat, I got it first try, man. You want to talk about the hate in my chat, man. We had like 2 or 3 people in the party chat, and they're like, you son of a gun.
I am looking forward to that, getting up to the money so that I can go and do that on stream, like the whole run, like from.
Yeah. Well, you usually stream like 15 hours, so you should be able to get one.
No, I reckon that would be cool. It'd be nice to like, because not many people really watch the space combat or take part in it a lot in the game, and I think that's like it has been improved loads. It's quite a lot of fun now. I think it's quite cool.
You need to go ahead and get
braking mechanics.
You need to go ahead and get you a copy of Easy Street and have that crap playing in the background.
Yeah, just
put it on cycle, man. Just repeat.
Hello, Mr. Geck.
Are you not a robot not telling us by the way you're streaming or something? Because I mean, do you ever sleep?
I'm telling you, man, he's a machine.
Yeah, like, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be on that much longer tonight now. Probably like 15-20 minutes, and I'm probably gonna
sleep sooner or later.
Darklord says I have my exotic.
The thing is, I don't. Even when I do sleep, I don't sleep an awful lot. I sleep sort of 4 or 5 hours, and then my body will wake me up, kind of thing. I'm like one of those rare people that needs little sleep to survive. Kind of thing.
I understand, man. I don't sleep a lot myself anyway, so.
Yeah, like I'd say like the most, if I've had like a really good night's sleep, like, and I've sort of slept in, I would have had sort of 7 hours sleep max, kind of thing. And then my body just won't let me sleep beyond that. It's weird.
Oh, it's 29 slots, man. Hauler just landed at my base. S-Class.
Oh.
Unfortunately, not 48 slots.
I posted in a wiki, actually, that Circuit City base, or no, it wasn't Circuit City, it was a Circuitopolis, I think, the one I claimed that didn't render right, actually had a freaking exotic land on my landing pad.
Yeah, only once have I seen that for myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this squid in the Amino wiki. Darko said he's full up on his exotics. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll keep this in mind. But just in case you want to change up a little bit, if you need some more color in your lineup, Darklord, I got a nice pink one with black stripes for you. Squid for me.
So whereabouts in the galaxy are you, Funny Im? So you?
I'm in the same region that. No, I'm actually. This is in the same region that Zane is in. So when he does his Sunday stream, I'm not too far from there.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Are you in permadeath then, or are you on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am, but I'm on PS4, so I won't see him like when he's met up with Darklord and Happy Cow was in the made it in the video for the fighter video the other night. So I won't see him, but like if he wanted this pink squid, I could give him these cords. He'll be able to go see it if he wanted it.
Oh, that is right.
That's cool.
Are you in Euclid?
Yeah, I think all 3 of us are.
I said Tom.
Oh, I'm in the original Galaxy. I'm in the first one. I can't bring myself to leave. There's too much stuff here.
My main character's in Calypso, and I really wish I'd never moved, because you can't. Like, that's the biggest thing I'm hoping for in the update is cross galaxy travel.
Hey,
Dark that's
Lord
the Raging Galaxy, isn't it?
Run into me.
It is, yeah. The hostiles are but the Sentinels are really hostile.
Yeah.
You get more. You like nice plant. Like when I came here, it's like everything's a paradise planet. There's loads of life. There's loads of flora and like everything. You go to Calypso, and I've been through. I have no idea how many different systems, and I think I found 2 planets that were like nice to walk around on.
Yeah, everyone says the best way to do if you want a challenge is to go to Calypso on permadeath with no HUD.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
It would be brutal. It would be brutal. I can't see many people lasting that long.
Yeah.
It's pretty savage.
If I didn't have no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but I find it curious that a lot of people I talk to that have gone to the center of the universe regret leaving Euclid, and I'm kind of surprised because I heard Isotom and everywhere else is like the best, but I don't care.
Yeah, from what I hear, like that's the best. If you like the lush planets, that's the place to be. You know, if you go to a 6-planet system, 3 of them are going to be lush, chill sentinels, and plenty of animals. But I think the problem comes in, not so much of a problem, but I think what a lot of people realize, myself included, is that most of the stuff is in Euclid. And, you know, after you meet a few people and you start seeing all these things that people are discovering and stuff like that, you want a piece of that, you know? And you're going to miss out since you can't travel backwards in galaxies. And that's my plan was to go to Eisenstein when I first started playing. The first thing I did was I turned off base sharing, and I was like, I don't need to see anyone. I'm good. And I was going to go to Eisenstein once I heard about it. But here we are, you know, 2 saves later, and I have no plans on going.
I think you just feel really lonely in, like I did for a long time. Like I'd play anything and I'd sort of see all of the stuff and I'd be like listening to Cobra stuff and like all of the hubs are starting to form and people were starting to come together and meet up and, you know, multi-tools were being found like the Hallelujah and stuff, and it's like you can't do any of that. I found one multi-tool that I could travel to in Calypso with some random video of people like a year ago or something. It was still there. I went and got it, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it was still there?
Yeah, it was still there.
Okay.
It was cool, but I'm still on my own in a galaxy, like literally on my own in a galaxy. There's no one else there. No one's in Calypso. Everyone like pushes through it super fast to get on. And even when you go on, like every galaxy you keep going forward, the less chance you have of meeting people. Because there's less and less people there. You've definitely got the biggest amount of people in the first galaxy out of all of them, I think.
And I mean, I understand what people, you know, some people like that. Like some people go to the, what is it called, Uldanger or something like that. That's the ancestral galaxy. And I know a lot of people like that. Panda's one of them. Who his motto is the deader the better, and his point of it is he likes that alone. You know, I'm out here trying to survive on my own. He likes that feeling, and I totally get that from some people, from a lot of people, and that's one of the beauties of this game is that so many different people will play this so differently
in their own way,
in their own way, and it's like, you know. There are people who love haulers, like Zane and Sword. There are people who love fighters. There are people who can't get enough explorers. And there's even shuttle lovers out there. And there's some people who will post up on Reddit and stuff like that. Hauler, freighters full of exotics. They don't want anything else but exotics, you know? And I just love how, you know, just so many people will play the same game so differently and just get the same kick out of it.
Well, funny, that's a good point that you've brought up there, I think. We were having discussions slightly earlier, sorry to butt in a second, but we were having a discussion about multiplayer, and I was saying how I personally think that the way it's going to be implemented is going to be different from the way other multiplayer games implement their multiplayer. I think it's going to be like a completely different type of multiplayer experience, because ultimately that's what we have in the single-player game. It's a game that you experience differently in the mode we're in at the moment. It's got lots of elements from other games that have all been brought together, but ultimately it is different. And I think multiplayer is going to be brought in that way as well. What do you think that along those lines, or are you expecting like the sort of, you know, there to be a lobby system where you like click onto No Man's Sky multiplayer and you're in a lobby of 20 people, whatever?
What's your take on it? I think a lot of people are expecting the lobbies with 16 players and stuff like that. And I think that's why so many people have joined things like the Amino app. Like I think I was on earlier, and just from 1 week ago, I think we got 75 new people in a week. And I know a lot of those people are there because they heard about multiplayer, and the first thing, and they heard about PvP. And I think the first thing that goes into people's minds are 16-player lobbies where we're going to get online and kill each other. And the problem is going to happen is that I think you're right. It is going to be a completely different way, and I think a lot of people are going to be mad, and we're going to get the same whole they lied sort of thing again, because people are expecting this, super mega deathmatch to happen, and it's not going to be like that. Personally, I welcome a completely different thing. Like I look forward to kind of exploring things and building stuff like that, but I'm not necessarily looking forward to the PvP portion. That's just not me. As much as I play, I love Call of Duty and other shooters, but I'm gonna tell you, I never jump online with them. I play the story, and that's it. If they have extra modes or something like that, I'll dab into them. I've done local co-op with the zombie versions of the games, but that's about it. But I think what's going to happen is it will be something completely different. It's going to be it will be multiplayer, but it's probably going to be more co-op, working together, doing stuff, versus these, massive 16-on-16 space battles or 8-on-8 space battles. And I think that's what a lot of people are expecting. And I think a lot of these new people who, you have that selective hearing. You hear multiplayer, and you're like, oh, yeah, deathmatch, and it's not going to be it, and you're going to get a whole host of people pissed off.
Let me throw a different spin at it. So what if it comes out and it's not even different modes, but so each galaxy essentially is a different server. What if it comes out as different servers, like they do galaxies, as in you have a PvE server, or you have
trolling me?
Yep. Dude, I put up, I actually made a post on Amino
for you
once ago, and I said that, what if we have different galaxies, like right now, you go to the final atlas and you can choose between Tranquil, Raging, Ancestral, such and such. And I said, what if you have you have all those options, and then you have a galaxy called, let's call it Lawless, and that's going to be your multiplayer, anything goes, PvP, just everything. It'll be that galaxy.
Like logging into a server, so you have a character on that server.
Right.
Yeah. See,
and you're going into that knowing what you're potentially getting into. It's still just as massive as everything else, so you may not run into anybody, but of course, if that happens, people are going to make hubs just for that, and people are going to go to those hubs just to try to either take over, as Sean Murray say, be that guy, and try to, just really take over.
Alright guys, bear with me just a second. I'm going to go blue screen for just a minute or so on the stream.
Okay.